Good evening, and welcome to a special boarding party D&D one-shot. Your mission? To sneak aboard the privateer's vessel and set free as many Pokemon as you can and escape without being seen. The catch? Every misstep or risky decision will result in a game of dexterity to avoid detection. Make too much noise, and the mission is sure to be a failure. Good luck out there, and come home safe.
Hello everybody, welcome to a special one-shot adventure. We're going to be playing some D&D in the Laris region, but we're joined by one familiar face, one unfamiliar face. We have Troy. Troy is back. He is going to be playing a fun character that we'll see in a second. And then we have Robbie here. He is going to be playing a character named Jailbreak, which you guys at home are familiar with. He is a Smeargle, which for Robbie's knowledge, because he just went, what? He's a small dog. He walks on two legs. His tail is a paintbrush, but it is a magic paintbrush. And anything that you paint, you can use. However, there is a limit. If you paint a wrench, it's a wrench. You can use it as much as you want. If you were to say paint a refrigerator, the doors could open and it would look like a refrigerator, but it would not keep your food cold. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the abilities that you have. You can, whatever you can come up with, we can talk about it. But Jailbreak has been living off the coast for a while. He was a prisoner on a ship run by a group called the Privateers. They're a not so nice organization. They kidnap a bunch of Pokemon and they ship them places. They sell them to nefarious people that might be cooking them and eating them, or into slavery or whatever. You've managed to escape. You live in the coast town where this group operates, and you are known to take your little dinghy out to boats to help more people escape. So that is what you're doing tonight. You are out at sea in your little boat. You're climbing up the boat, and you're going to set some friends free, hopefully. Now, for you, your goal tonight is to save as many as possible, but I'm sure, as you can imagine, if you were to go to an actual prison and try to break people out, if you were to set 300 things free, not all 300 are getting out of there, right? That's just too many. So your goal tonight is that every single person that you guys set free makes it out of there. Okay?
They're Pokemon, though, not people.
Yes. All of them are Pokemon or animals, however you want to look at it for your clarity.
Okay.
I will be saying names of Pokemon for you guys. I will be describing them for these two, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So it's the dead of night. This is the prime opportunity, the prime time to strike. You've done this a couple times, right? You're climbing up on that boat, you sneak over the edge, and you know in the big hole is where they keep most of their things. And you sneak in that first door, and you're in a room, right? And there's a cage, and there's a little cat in there. And he's trying to get out, and there's a guy tapping away at like a keyboard type thing. There's lots of buttons, lots of switches. He seems pretty preoccupied with what he's doing. The cat sees you, recognizes you, and is just like, okay, all right, and is waiting for what you'd like to do. So take it away. As this is your first time, you can do whatever. If you want to look around and see if there's anything you can use, if you want to paint something with your tail, like you're like, I want to draw a hammer and hit this guy in the back of the head, like, all right, kind of violent, but okay. But if you're like, hey, I want to just see if there's like a key on the wall, or I want to go up and just start pushing buttons, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. You can look around for more things to do. You can try to investigate the guy, whatever. Ball's in your court.
Dang. The cage is in the same room, right?
Yep.
Does it have a lock?
Yes.
Like a key lock?
Mm-hmm.
I want to look around the room.
Okay. So roll me that big die you got right there. And in typical D&D fashion, the higher number you roll, the better you succeed at doing this.
Okay. Oh, great.
Is that a 1?
Natural 1.
Yikes.
He's off to a hot start.
And the only other note I will add is that when this comes into play and it becomes a little sketchy, you might not want to chonk it on the table.
I was like, wow, that was pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what? With a 1, the fog rolled in and the eyesight got even worse.
So you've just come off this ship. It's the dead of night, right? You open the room. There's a lot of lights on the panels, lights on monitors. Your eyes are adjusting. There's not a lot that you see. You see the silhouette of something sitting in a chair. And that same cat just kind of waiting for something to happen.
So can I, like, if I wanted to, like you said, paint whatever or draw,
Sure. Yep.
can I just do, like, just say whatever I wanted and then it just pops up?
Yep. Yeah, so you'll draw it and you can basically like pick it up off the floor.
Okay. Can I draw a flashlight?
Yep.
I'd like to draw a flashlight.
Sure.
That works.
Nope.
No. I was going to say it's like the refrigerator thing. Just because you draw it, you'll hold something that looks like it, but it won't work.
So do I have to roll for that or what?
No, you just do it.
Okay.
It still doesn't work, but
I understand.
you do it. Okay.
All right, so I do that.
Okay.
Can I draw batteries for it?
It's still not going to
Why?
Because it's a picture of something. It's like you draw, like if I wanted headphones, right? And I drew them and they looked perfect. Even if I printed them on a 3D printer, they're not actual headphones. They just look like headphones.
Yeah, but if I drew a wrench, I could use a wrench.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a wrench will have
It's a
that
physical
spot.
tool.
All right,
It's a physical tool, not an electric.
I get it. So can I draw a key
Sure.
for the lock
Yeah.
of the cage?
Yep.
All right, I want to do that.
Okay.
That's a good way to think of it. Think of it as a 3D printer.
Right.
So if it would work on a 3D printer, it'll work there, and if it wouldn't, it wouldn't.
Okay.
That's how I would do it.
So I draw a key for the cage
Okay.
that
Sure.
the cat's locked in.
You got it.
All right. So I'm going to walk over to the cage.
Okay. So you're going to have to roll that die to see if that thing notices you that's in the chair. If you'd like to just try to walk right past him.
Yeah. Well, can I secretly walk past him?
That's what you're about to
trying to
try
do.
to do.
Okay, gotcha.
So when you roll a 3 here, probably not.
Unbelievable.
He did roll a 3.
A 3.
I'll roll this in front just so you can see this is going to be his ability to notice you. So if he rolls higher than you, he's going to notice you.
Awesome. Gonna roll like a 20.
There's a 10% chance. A 5. Hey, what are you doing there?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? Who are you?
I walked into the wrong building.
Okay, well then get out.
All right, fine. Here I go.
And he'll watch as you leave.
All right, so then I leave the building.
Okay.
And then I wait till he's not paying attention again.
Because that's going to happen.
Jailbreak sits outside, plays a couple levels of Candy Crush. All right, he might be back at work. You gonna peek inside again?
Absolutely.
Okay. He seems like he's back at work.
Well, obviously I want to take him out,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not trying to like kill him.
Okay. Sure.
Because I was like, I'll just get a hammer and knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make like some rope.
Paint some rope?
Yeah,
Sure.
and then tie him up.
Sure. I'll throw you a little bone here. You don't necessarily have to do it on the floor and then pick it up and use it. You could run up behind and paint it on him.
And then run around in a circle and tie him up.
Yep.
Gotcha. That's what I want to do.
Okay, sure.
Roll the dice.
Sure, yeah.
Come on, 11. 20! Woo, he crit!
That's called a critical success. You do that perfectly. You run around in a circle and he's just like, what's going? And as he's talking, you're like, whoop, right over his mouth. And you keep tying him up and then you paint a little knot on the end and you're like, all right, back in the swing of things.
Okay.
Great job.
All right.
He's tied up.
All right. So now I'm gonna go over to the cage.
Sure.
And use the key that I had made
Awesome.
and then unlock it.
It works. And the cat comes out. Thanks. I didn't think I'd see you again.
Oh, okay. You're the cat.
Yep.
Gotcha. You're welcome. It's
Cool.
nice to see you.
We getting out of here?
Absolutely.
Cool. Right now?
Yes.
Oh, we're just going to leave the boat?
No, we have to get some more people out. Pokemon.
Okay, I'm in. And the cat's gonna come with you, and he's got some lock picks, which will come in handy in a little bit.
How many?
He's got 3 right now.
Okay.
So, the 2 of you, there's the door you came in, and then there's another door. Would you like to keep going through or head back out?
Keep going through.
Keep going through. Okay. As you go through that door, you're in a hallway, right? There's a couple doors down here, and you see something walking in the shadows. Just in the dark.
It's just a hallway?
Mm-hmm.
Can't hide anywhere, right? Because it's just hallway?
Yeah, it's just a hallway.
Can I go back into the room to see what it is? Or,
What do you mean?
like, I don't want to just sit in the hallway
And wait?
and wait.
Sure.
So I want to see what that shadow is before I continue.
Okay. So you're going back in the room, and you're going to watch it walk past?
Well, yes.
Okay.
And then shut the door on the way through the hallway.
Well, then you won't be able to see what it is.
Yeah, but does that door lock automatically since it's in a prison?
Not this one.
Okay.
Because, like, the cell would that you let the cat out of, this is just
Just a normal door?
where people can walk through.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many doors are in the hallway?
There seems to be a couple, but it seems like if you're looking at it and you go in and there's a hallway like this, right? There's a bunch going back this way, but there's just one big door going that way.
Okay. Do any of them have, like, an opening or, like, windows on the doors?
No. Mostly because it's a ship, and most ships interior that aren't, like, against the wall don't have any windows of any kind.
We're gonna continue forward on the hallway, and one of the first door on the left,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna lockpick it.
Okay. So that will cost you a stick if you'd like to pull a stick.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, he's getting the keys out. I heard it.
All right. So he opens the door. Would you like to roll a d20 over there?
16.
So as you open that door, there is a figure inside, and he sees you walk in.
Is that me?
That's you.
Can I help you?
Is he just a person?
He is also a Pokemon.
Okay.
He is a dinosaur-looking creature, really dark in color, and he's got a bandana tied around his forehead and a bone club.
Cubone.
Oh, okay. I'm here just to let some other Pokemon escape. Would you like to help me?
And yeah, that's what I'm here for too. That's why I'm wearing a guard shirt. No, I have been waiting for somebody to come along and help get them out. So yes, I'm in. But you need to stop asking people that are dressed like me if they want to help, because I'm probably the only one here that will. Anybody that's wearing what I'm wearing, you might want to avoid. But by pure luck and chance, yes, I would like to join your team.
Did you say he was wearing a guard uniform?
No.
Oh, so what are we talking about?
I'm just letting you know.
He can choose. He's doing that.
Okay.
He's wearing that.
All right.
I'm explaining what I'm doing.
Gotcha.
Because
All right.
it's important. Maybe you couldn't see it, but now I'm being a little sarcastic, saying, "Yeah, I wouldn't ask too many guards if they want to help get people out."
You
but,
big goof.
you big goof. But yes, you've stumbled in, and I'm a little worried about your intelligence that you're asking a guard that you want to get out. But you know what? I do need. Yes, I'd like to join you and your little cat friend here.
Sweet. All right. Well, we are going to continue into the prison to try to get as many Pokemon as we can.
You would know this. I don't know if you want to introduce yourself to each other.
By the way, my name is Amenadiel.
Are we just making up our own names here?
Your name is Jailbreak.
Jailbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your code name. If you want to give your real name, you can. But
No, I'm Jailbreak.
okay.
What's the cat's name again?
He decides to not share at this moment. in
Okay.
time.
So what I do is I twirl my little stick, toss it in the air, catch it, and go, I'm a Amenadiel.
So,
So I got a little flair to me.
yes. And the cat will sit there, and he's got his lockpick stuff, and he's got a trick coin that he flips. It's got heads on both sides. And like, are we ready to do this?
Yes.
Yes,
All
let's
right.
go.
And you would know that in this hallway, the doors that were kind of where you were coming from are very similar to what you're in and what you just came from. There might be one Pokemon in there with a guard or something, but that one big door is, if you would imagine like an Indiana Jones treasure room of just prison cells.
Gotcha.
So it's up to you if you guys want to try the little one and dunsies over here with the risk that there could very easily be guards in there, or the big ol', it's nighttime, no one's really in there, that's just where all the cells are. You know what I'm talking about? Does that make sense? Those are your kind of two options.
I really think we need to go through the big door, because just the two of us, there's a couple of these that might have 3 or 4 guards, and we're going to be outnumbered and we're going to lose really quick. At least one will get the alarm off, I think.
I mean, we could just go in that big room and just open them down the line and just cause a riot.
But if you do that, you're going to get a lot of Pokemon killed. And if we get 8 to 10 out of here, you know, we didn't save all of them, but we could always come back another time for another 8 to 10. You try to do all of them, yes, we'll probably escape with probably 20 or 30, but we're going to get 100 plus killed. And I don't think that's fair.
Do you have that, did you bring that boat again?
Yes.
Well, if you get like a couple and you need me to like boat them and come back, I can do that for you.
So we can leave and then come back in?
Yeah, so this is me saying, as someone running it for you, I'm not trying to trick you. It's not like he's going to leave you high and dry. If you have, like, you've saved 3 and one of them's like, you suck and you're making this really difficult, you can have the cat take him back to shore and then come back with the boat if you don't want to deal with him. However, you won't have that boat for X amount of time if you were to mess stuff up and want to leave.
Gotcha. So
and we're risking that group walking out, getting discovered, and while we're in the nucleus of the prison, having the alarm go off, and there's no chance we're going to get out.
What's in this room?
There's a lot less guard. There's no guards or next to no guards in there.
I just want to check this room that we're in, just to make sure.
Yeah, sure.
We can get something out of it, maybe like an extra lockpick or something.
I can just unlock the door with this button right here.
No, I understand, but
but I just did. I just unlocked it.
So roll that 20 again, that big die. We'll see what you find.
Is that an 8?
That's a 6.
Okay, so it's pretty similar to the room that you freed the cat out of. It has a cell in it, but it was empty. Otherwise, it was just a Menadil in here. You do see there's there's a locker in there with a guard uniform. Just one, though. But that's about it. Guards typically don't carry lock-picking things with them because they have keys.
Are these other guards Pokemon?
Some are and some are not.
Can I take the guard uniform? Don't you have one on?
Mm-hmm.
So I want one.
You want one?
I want one.
Okay.
Just to make it easier.
Yeah, you could wear it. You could give it to the cat to help him escort people, if you need to. But you can take it for sure if you'd like to.
All right, and I want to give it to the cat.
You're gonna give it to the cat.
I think that's smart.
Okay.
Give it to the cat.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so now we're leaving the room.
Okay.
Did that shadowy figure pass by?
Yep, nothing there anymore.
All right, cool. All right, we go into the main room?
Yeah.
All right.
It's already unlocked, so we don't have to pick it.
All right, so we're going down the hallway.
All right.
And then we're approaching the...
You see a big set of double doors and a Menadil punches in a couple numbers. Gonna open slowly but quietly, thankfully. And as you walk in, you see just stacks of cells. It's like 3 stories. There's some like cages in the middle, like stacked on each other. Like imagine a poorly run airport that's got like 8 dog kennels just sitting in the middle of the lobby.
Right.
There's stuff everywhere. You cannot see into any of the cells. You do not know what's in what cell, how many things are in a cell. You don't get to see anything. There are no guards right now because it's nighttime. People got to sleep sometimes, and night shift guys probably walk in the halls or something. Maybe that's who you saw. There is, however, smack in the middle, a huge like support beam pole, and at the top of it is a big platform with a giant sign in wood, and painted on it says "The Boss." and it looks kind of like a nest. There's some items in there. Looks like maybe some trinkets of things that it's maybe killed. There's an egg in there, and you would both know from being in here that the boss is a very large crow, like a 5-foot tall, really beefy crow, and he's kind of the night watch, and he'll fly around if he hears something suspicious. Occasionally he might just do his rounds and see what's going on, but that is just something you have to keep in mind while you're in here, and he's not currently in that crow's nest.
Gotcha.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
How high is the nest?
It's up there. So if it's 3 stories and up a little bit, probably like 45 to 50 feet.
Okay, so he's above, so I can't get to a level where I could get above the nest.
No.
Okay, so the only way on would be to climb the center pole. I mean, if I was dumb enough to want to do that.
Yep.
From like ground floor, right? Because
yeah, I mean, you could make your way to the 3rd floor of it and then find a way to get on there. Thankfully, you have a friend with magic paint.
Yeah, that might be able to paint me a ladder. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't know what's on that nest, right? Like you said, it's just like trinkets and stuff.
I'm not even sure I want to get on it. I'm just wondering if we did need to get on it, then we'd know how to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I know you said there's like stacked cages, but is it like on different tiers?
So you've got, if you imagine like your classic prison where you've got cells along the walls and you've got 3 floors of them.
Gotcha.
But they're so over capacity that there's just cages in the middle too.
Okay. Yeah, because I was wondering if the crow ever came back, we could go underneath the, like, so you wouldn't be able to see us.
Yeah.
Yep,
God, on
sure.
a personal note, it would be so hard to not just open every cage and just say, just take your chances.
And I mean, this is something that, you know, if it were to go well tonight, Jailbreak might be back tomorrow to get a couple more.
Yeah. Or, 3 weeks from now, so it's not so random that they know you're coming every night.
Is there a control room in this main cell area?
Not that you can see from here.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Continue walking?
You know what? I kind of like to see, what's in that nest, or maybe get some intel on what we can do with this guard. If you come back another time and have an understanding of, maybe we could take some time to observe when he leaves the nest, when he's in the nest, if and when he sleeps. So we could do some recon here, because you won't have the advantage of having me with you next time, possibly, but make you a little better at, breaking them out.
Right.
So, and it's the middle of the night, and if we're only going to take 8 to 10, we could probably do it in 10 or 15 minutes. But while we're here, if somebody discovers you, I can pretend I'm a guard escorting you somewhere. You know what I mean? So maybe we should take advantage of that.
How do I ask this? Would you say you have, like, if I wanted you to, like, if I want to draw a map of the inside of the prison and you just told me where everything was, could we do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay. So you'll start by drawing like a huge piece of paper to you that could fit in your hands.
Right.
And then you will draw a pencil with which he could draw on it.
Okay. So just that's what I want.
Yeah.
Do I need to find paper?
No, you just make
drew
paper.
it.
You
You
drew
made
paper.
it.
Okay, I drew paper and then I drew myself a pencil, and then
Yep.
I want the like blueprints of the prison and
Okay.
like where the rarest Pokemons are, because you would know that.
I don't know what Pokemon are
Yeah.
in what cell.
Things move and shuffle so much, and again, you can't see in any of the cells, so
Right.
you don't know.
Right.
I work in the front door. I watch them come in. I'm not the one that assigns a cell to them.
Okay. But you have the prison, right?
I do know the schematics of the prison.
He
Okay.
could tell you like, hey, on this row there's 20 cages, but he doesn't know what's in them.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we need a map. I want to do a map.
All right. So, being a Cubone, but I'm not exactly 1 year old either. I've been around a while. So, I I draw you a map that's kind of crude, but you could read, I think.
Okay.
He's not a map maker.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I'm not skilled in it, but I'm also, I'm old enough that I've experienced enough things that I'm pretty good at it for a novice, but not something I studied.
Gotcha. Well, I just want a general idea where this like the inside of this prison is,
Sure.
know?
Yeah. So as a quick reminder, you're on a ship.
Right.
A
right.
boat out at
right.
sea. So there's a lot more
Tiers.
space in one direction in vertical than like big. If
Right.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And where Amenadiel does his work, it's very clear, like suspiciously clear. It's like I walk 10 paces this way and I turn left. This side he doesn't walk that much, so it's like I think it's this. So like some of it's good, some of it not so much.
Gotcha.
But you have a loose idea of where you're at.
Okay.
And no, it is not a magic map. It does not tell you where you're at.
Oh.
I solemnly promise that I'm up to no good.
Yeah, no Harry Potter shenanigans here.
So, are we going to the nest or are we going?
I think it would be to our advantage to get as high as possible so we can observe as much as we can. And if we can quietly observe for an hour or two from the top and see how the guards work and really pay attention to the boss when he's in his nest and what he does before we try to do anything, the more information we have, the better. I don't know what the boss does. The boss doesn't tell us. There's no schedule. The rest of the guards, we know what room we need to be in, and we're all kind of pre-assigned. But with him, he does what he wants to do. But I think, like any creature or any person, he's going to start to fall into routines. And if we can maybe pick up on that routine, what an advantage it would be if we knew after a flight he was in his nest for 2 hours or he's gone for 2 hours, and that gives us time to go. So, maybe tonight, maybe we could do a few more than 10 if we know he's gone for an hour and a half, right? We know how long it would take us to get us and ship people out. But I think we do intel for the next couple hours, and the best place to do intel is as high as possible.
Is there stairs to go to the next tier, or do I need to build or paint a ladder?
You could do either.
All right, so let's walk up to the first tier.
Okay.
The second floor.
Second floor.
Okay. All right. You make your way up to the second floor. You're on that middle row. Obviously, you can't see directly below you, but you have a little bit of cover up top as well.
Okay. Continue going up, or do you want to?
Yeah, I think we get as high as quick as we can and get as much information as possible.
All right, so no one's on the first tier, right? There's no guards?
Nope.
Don't see anyone?
Mm-mm.
All right, then we go to the second tier.
To the third floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way up there. It still seems pretty quiet. Nothing in that nest right now.
All right. Is there a good place to hide where we can see out, but it'd be really difficult to spot us?
Yeah, there's in some of the railings, I would say there's chunks where there's like slats and there's chunks where it's solid. So you could hide, say, behind like the solid portion of the railing if you needed to.
Okay. I think we should hide behind the railing
All
over
right.
there.
Let's do it.
And would you mind drawing me a pillow for my knees? Because it's kind of hard here. I want to sit down.
All right. Pillow drawn.
Okay, he's got a pillow. How long would you guys like to wait and observe? And I will say every 30 minutes you wait will be a stick.
If you're cool with this, 2 hours?
Wow.
It'd be 4 sticks.
Yeah, but we get all the information we would get in that 2 hour period, right? And it could be just absolutely nothing. He could just be gone and we could just be sitting there for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Because I think today is more about intel than
How many guards are working tonight? Do you know?
Well, the only one we really have to worry about in here
Is me.
is it's me. You're under arrest, dumbass. Is the boss. I mean, as long as we don't alarm the boss, I think we get out of here no problem.
Imagine they first cage you unlock, it's like a Snorlax.
3. All right, one more. All right, we survived the 2 hours. What did we learn?
All right, so he stayed there for 2 hours. The boss goes up to his nest. He takes a 15-minute break, just kind of rests his wings, checks on his stuff.
Okay.
15 minutes pass, he flies, and he checks the first floor. And he goes back up to his nest. Another 15 minutes, gonna go check the second floor. Another 15 minutes, he's gonna check the third floor, at which point I want you guys to hide behind those barricades, see how well you hide here.
Do I have to roll?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll?
Yep.
Crit.
Okay. 11. Okay, so while Jailbreak does a pretty good job, his tail's kind of hanging out, like between the slats, and you can see it. But Amenadiel stands up and acts like he's kind of on patrol and like kicks it and hides it behind the thing and slinks back down. You guys are okay.
All right, so he's about to check the first floor again, right?
Yep.
Okay.
How long does it take him to search each floor?
Okay, so here's what... 15 minutes.
No, it's 15 minutes where he's in his nest and he just hangs out. He's like, nothing's happening. And then he's like, it's been a bit. I'm going to go check. Yep. And he just flies a quick loop, takes maybe a minute, and then he goes back up.
Oh, okay. I thought he was flying around for 15 minutes.
Nope. He just kind of does a cursory check, like everything's in there, we're good. Goes back up and waits for 15 minutes.
All right.
Now, you would have also learned while you were waiting for 2 hours that he will break that if he hears something.
Okay.
He's like, oh, I'm going to go investigate that, and that will reset his clock. So if it's been 10 minutes and he hears something, he's going to go check it out, but then he's going to wait 15 more minutes before he goes again, not 5 more.
Okay. All right. So, what can you draw me? What is it? A hook shot?
Like a grappling?
Like a grappling hook, but I want to be able to shoot it. Well, actually, I don't even need to shoot it. I could throw it like a grappling hook with a rope
to get to his nest.
Yeah,
that's like there's like no time to go up there.
Just like 20-25 feet.
All right, fine. I make you a grappling hook.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, and then. Okay, so now I think what we need to do is the next time.
It's not enough time. Because it did cross my mind, but he flies that loop too quick.
Yeah, he does. But what I want to do is I want to go and maybe...
You're staying on the 3rd floor right now.
Yeah, I'm just on the 3rd floor. I think there might be...
From the 3rd floor to the nest, how high up is it?
20 feet. It's about 20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah, that's why I wanted like 25 feet of rope and a thing. All right, okay. So, he might have something in there that's of value. Maybe a master key or something that helps us in the future.
Or that dumb stick he beats us with.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe something to, that we can kill him with or whatever. I want to do some more. I want to do some more intel. But I think what we need to do is the next time he flies on the 2nd floor, you and the cat need to open the next 8 to 10 doors here and start to move them down stealth-wise. And while you're going, I'll wait for my timing, and then I will climb up into the nest and see what's in there.
So we're doing... If you approve, I'm just rephrasing this, a bit of a split.
Right.
Where you and the cat will start freeing some things, and Amenadiel here is going to be off on his own doing a heist.
Before we do that, I'm okay with doing that.
Okay.
If the crow flies around and does his rounds, and we tied rope at like 3 sections of the railings for the Pokemon to slide down, does the crow see the rope?
Maybe.
Yeah. I think the best way is just like we're as far away from the front door as we can be. So let's help the ones that are here and get them out at this point. So then maybe if we have time and we get 8 to 10 that can quietly sneak out, then maybe we can grab 8 to 10 more at the door. You know what I mean? After you're looking at an hour, right? We've already got... I don't think we have time to send the cat with them and come back because we wasted a lot of time just kind of observing.
But I'm gonna when we split, I'm going down. The cat and I are going to the second floor. Cause. What is that?
So it's at this point that the cat is going to take a peek in one of the cells right behind you. And he's like, there's like a big spooky like piece of coral in there. It's like a ghost, but like plant. I don't know. It's scary in there.
Do you want that to be one of the 10 that we take out of here today?
I don't think so. He looks kind of mean.
What do we know? We don't know his powers, huh?
You know what? I think we trust the cat.
Yeah, I don't want to open that cage.
Okay.
I don't really know much about any of the Pokemon in here.
But what I was saying was, because if I'm on the third floor and you're going up to the nest and the bird is taking his rounds, by the time I get to the second floor and possibly the first floor, he's going to hit me on the second floor with how many Pokemon I have with me.
That's the challenge of taking him out. Do you want to wait and get more closer to the door?
Well, I want to go down the second tier because when he's coming to do his round on the second tier, I can go down to the first tier.
Okay.
With the escape Pokemon.
All right.
I'm scooping what you're pooping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are talking a lot. Are we ready to roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
All right. So, are you shooting that? We got to roll.
No, I'm not. I'm just 4.
For what?
Huh?
What are you rolling for?
I don't know. You told me to roll.
No, like I said, are we ready to roll? Like to get started?
Yeah, let's go. Yes.
Right.
Thank God, because that's a Robbie roll.
So, you're going to go up to the nest?
I'm going to hang out here and wait for the next time that he leaves.
Okay. Then the cat and I are going to walk to the second floor.
To the second floor?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys make it to the second floor.
Okay.
And, what's next? You got 8 minutes.
Well, then we start. You're just chilling, right?
I'm just chilling on the 3rd floor.
Can I see you or no?
No.
Okay. The cat and I are gonna open the first 4 cages.
Do you want me to use one of my lock picks?
You only got 2, right?
It's true. I only got 2.
So we can't open 8.
Well, I mean,
Do
technically,
you have keys for these cages?
no. I just run the front door. I'm the one that
you're
controls.
a guard, dude. You must have a key.
My job
I
is
look
to
like
sit
a
the front.
guard, and I just have the lock picks.
Yeah.
Does the key that opened the first cage in the first room, do they work on these cages?
It seems like they're all different, so it wouldn't be like one for all of them, but it is similar. So I'll tell you right now, you guys can futz around for a little bit, and if you were to have the cat use his lockpick, can get him out, no problem. If you want to draw a key like you did prior, you can do that. However, the time it's going to take, because keys are very precise, you will have to pull a stick.
Does that key only open one?
Yes.
Do we have to draw a stick if he uses the pick?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's use a pick.
Okay. So, extra benefit, while the Meowth, is the cat, is doing the lock picking, he can see through the lock and see what it is. But only if you go that route.
What do you mean?
So he can look through the keyhole and tell you what's inside, where like you guys normally can't.
Okay.
But because of how he's moving those pieces in the lock, it frees up a little bit and he can see in there.
Okay.
So we're going to spin the wheel and see what's going to be in there. You've used the lock pick, so whether or not you let them out is fine, but the lock pick is used.
Okay, so I got 1 left.
So let's spin the wheel. And it is a tiny little anchovy.
Thank God.
He's about yay big. The number you see right there is the benefit they get to rolling to be sneaky. So in a general sense, I'm asking for a 10 or better to be sneaky for all these guys you're going to free. He gets an additional 3, so he only has to roll a 7 or better.
Gotcha.
But every one of these is also going to have a little descriptor, a personality, or an adjective that may help or hinder them. So this particular anchovy is appropriately slimy. No necessary benefit. He's slippery, so if someone tries to grab him and stop him, he might slick out, but he's also kind of gross. So there is a slimy little anchovy wishy-washy in that cell.
I want to draw myself a backpack real quick.
Okay.
Can I put him in the backpack?
Sure.
Okay. I draw myself a backpack. I throw it on. He is in my backpack.
So you're letting him out.
I'm letting him out.
Okay. So
And I cannot help him right now because I'm on a different floor.
Correct.
Okay.
We're going to roll the die because when you let a prisoner out or open their door, typically there's some kind of reaction, right? Either like a, oh, who is that? Or like they might yell thinking it's a guard and be like, I don't want to deal with you today. So we're going to roll a die. You need a 7 or better to succeed from a stealth perspective. If you fail, it's a stick.
Okay. All right. 7 or better?
7 or better. 16. He comes swimming out. Are we getting out of here?
Absolutely.
Do you have any water?
All right. He's in my backpack.
All right.
In a cup of water.
All right. So you've freed the wishy-washy. All right, you ready to open another door?
Well, I got one lockpick, right?
Yeah, we got another lockpick.
Well, shoot. Do we waste the lockpick?
I
We're
mean,
here to free them.
Is it a waste if we use it?
I know, but like, I might need it later.
Maybe we could get more somehow.
Yeah. Is there a control room on the second floor?
No,
No. Is there any rooms on the second floor?
just cells.
Could I draw myself more lockpicks?
You can try, sure. You want to try that?
Yeah, I do want to try that.
Okay. Let's try something different. Can you hand him that pyramid one right there? That big pyramid die? Go ahead and roll that.
What?
You paint 2 more lockpicks successfully.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna
Hey, good
use.
thinking.
I got 3. Now we're back to 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna use one on, not the next cage next to the one we unlocked, but the one next to that.
Okay. Here we go.
So evens are leaving, odds aren't.
Wow. Oh, bummer. Okay. So you see in this cell, if you want to do the peaks and take a look inside, it looks kind of like a fairy if it was like an egg. Like if it was an egg fairy with little wings. Okay. You with me?
Okay, small also.
Yeah, pretty small.
Okay.
Maybe like a foot tall. But
right.
it can fly. It can hover. It's very quiet.
Okay.
It looks kind of serene, like very peaceful, very angelic, but he's got a lot of like toy size or fun size Halloween candies, and he's eating them and leaving the garbage behind.
Oh, nice. I don't know if I want that Pokemon.
A litter bug that basically, leaves a bread trail to where we are.
So if you see on there, the Pokemon itself is a +3, but they are wasteful, so they're a -2. So you would need to roll a 9 or better. But you may need to delegate someone to picking up his trash.
Yeah, that means the cat would have to pick up trash.
No, I don't want to pick up his trash.
Why not?
That's not my job. I got the lockpicks.
I'm
What are you doing? Make the anchovy pick up the trash.
Can he do that?
I don't
Is he
know.
going to jump out of the water and
can
get
you-
back in?
Can you paint him legs?
I think the anchovy's along for the ride, and that's it. Although the good thing is we could just drop him into the water. You don't have to get in the boat.
I mean, maybe whoever we free next can pick up the trash. I'm not picking up the trash.
Fine. We'll take this guy,
Okay.
and I got to roll a 9.
Yep, you got to roll a 9 or better.
Yeah.
Great.
14. He gets out. It's like, hey, are we getting out of here?
Yes, we are getting out of here, but we have to get more Pokemon first.
Okay, sounds good. Just let me know what you need me to do.
So
Eats another candy and tosses it on the ground.
we're gonna hide real quick
Where are we hiding?
behind these pillars over here. Or
You got to ask and see what's around.
really, what's around?
Like anywhere is there a place to hide?
Yeah, is there a place to hide?
All right, well, let's do a quick check real quick. Go ahead and roll that guy again.
Roll really well.
On a natural one. You kind of panic. You're like, oh, shoot, it's been 15 minutes. because you hear him take off.
Right.
And you're like, oh my God, I forgot about this window bit. And you're kind of panicking, and you just think you're going to do the same thing you did upstairs, because that worked, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, when you have the high ground and you're not as level, it's easy to see kind of over it. So what we're going to do real quick is a check for you, the cat, the fish, and the egg guy, and see how well they all hide, because they weren't given any direction. And we'll see how it goes.
All right.
But all right, just to intervene, wouldn't the anchovy hide as well as he hides? So would he have to roll an extra one because he's already in the backpack anyway?
That's fair.
Yeah.
So he's going to hide as good or as bad as he does.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
he's a slimy, tiny fish. There's no negative bits to his behavior. So yeah, that's fair. I'll allow that.
All right.
Okay.
Do I got to roll again?
Yep.
Do I got to roll a certain number?
You have
or
to
just-
roll for. You have to say who you're rolling for first.
Oh, what? For each Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
And
we're gonna see how well he notices you.
I'll roll for. I have to roll for myself, right?
Yep.
Okay. For myself.
Okay. 13. Jailbreak hides successfully. Jailbreak rolled an 18.
All right.
Are you doing
As
the
you would
cat?
expect him to, because he's been there
So
before.
the slimy guy in my backpack.
He's already hidden.
He's
He's
18
good.
also, right?
Yes,
All
he's
right.
good.
So the cat.
The cat. A 5 against your 15. That leaves you with the newest guy you just freed. What's his name? Make up a name. I don't care.
Eggman.
Eggman. A 12 and a 7. Everyone is successful.
All right. Oh, and by the way, just as the bird takes off, like a second later, as soon as he like starts his descent down, I throw that hook up onto the nest.
Go for it.
18.
Beautiful. So you throw it up, kind of where the nest is. The platform keeps going. It bows up a little bit, and it just kind of wraps around that perfectly. And
Okay.
you've got a nice tug.
Perfect. All right. And it's 20 feet, and I'm in pretty good shape, and I'm pretty small. So I'm cranking up there.
Okay, so are you like swinging down and then running up?
No, all right. So like the ropes, this is 20
It's
feet
like
high,
a dangling
right?
rope
Okay.
so you can climb it.
And I made the rope 25 feet long, just to
Yeah.
have a little extra. So what I'm gonna do is run, kick off the rail, and jump up as high as I can. So maybe
Okay.
I get 4 or 5 feet up. So I only have like 15 more to go.
Okay. With an 18, absolutely.
Okay.
So you make your way up there, and here, we'll start another one. Well, I've got it going here. You've got 2 minutes. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going.
You don't get to see it. If it dings, you're out of time.
Am I already up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm up there. I'm looking around.
Okay.
What do I see?
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for something that might hurt him, and then I've also heard rumor of an egg that I'd like to kind of look
Okay,
for.
let's roll for it. Let's see what you see up there.
8.
You do see a collection of like paddles and like whips and stuff that have clearly been used. They're kind of all strewn about in there. There is kind of a living area, a spot where he can kind of lay in, and there is like a pile of blankets as well.
Okay. So I want to grab the whip,
Okay.
and I want to attach it to my belt.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that it?
And then I want to go over and look in the towels to see if maybe something's in there.
Sure.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah.
13.
Okay. Well, your suspicions are correct. You take the blankets apart very, very slowly, very carefully. There is an egg in there.
Perfect. I want to wrap the egg in a blanket.
Okay.
So kind of turn it into a bag, if you will.
Sure.
A makeshift bag.
Okay.
And tie that around. And I want to attach that to myself so I still have two free hands.
Sure. Like a baby wrap.
Yes.
Okay.
And I am on the rope and heading back down.
Okay. We're going to do one dexterity check for you. So we're just going to roll that. And then we'll go from there. And you had 12 seconds left, by the way.
13 again.
Okay. So, you did pretty good, but there is an egg on your back. So you're going to kind of have to stick this landing. I'll give you an option. You can either try to roll again for the landing specifically and hope you do it, or you can pull 2 sticks and succeed.
All right, I can roll to do it.
It's a gamble.
Does he have to get higher than 13?
He doesn't know.
You know what? This is a very important part of my game, so I'm gonna pull 2 sticks just to make sure I've got it. Okay. All right, so I'm back on the 3rd floor.
You're back on the 3rd floor.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to try to release the grappling hook and pull it back in so it's not just hanging there.
Fair. I'm going to give you 1 roll. I'm going to tell you because your time was so short, it's a pretty high check.
Okay.
But if you'd rather, you can do 3 sticks and you'll succeed.
What's 6?
So, the bird will fly back up.
8.
It's an 8. He does notice. It looks... I don't remember that being there. And he's going to kind of look around his nest, too. I think there's something's missing. Maybe that's what that was. And he'll take it down and put it in his nest because he's kind of counting his torture objects and there's one missing. It's like, I don't remember doing that, but maybe when I was messing with that bear the other day, I'd left it there. Weird. Puts it in his nest.
Okay, cool. So he noticed, but not enough to be...
Thankfully, you took something. So he was like, oh, my whip's gone? Was it that? I think it was that. All right. So he took that. That's gone. It's in his nest now.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
But he will be looking harder next time he does a...
Perception check?
Yeah. Next time he does a route, because it still doesn't sit right. He's going to be looking a little harder.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So now that he's back in his nest, I want to... I assume you're still freeing some, but I'm going to go as quietly and quickly as I can to join back up.
Okay.
With Jailbreak.
Sure. So in that time, you will have the opportunity to deal with another cell before he rejoins you.
Okay. The 15 minutes is going, right?
Yeah. The reset is going, and next time he will be on the 3rd floor.
2nd.
He'll be on the 3rd.
No,
he was just on the
1st.
He was just on the 1st.
Oh, was he?
Correct. Yep.
All right.
Robbie was on the 2nd.
So we've got to get down to the 1st floor before.
Yeah.
That's
So.
done.
Are you gonna do another one on the 2nd floor right now?
No, we're gonna go down to the 1st floor and then do another one.
Okay.
So we are working our way down there.
Okay. So you'll make your way down there. Are you gonna go to the left or the right?
Whatever is closer to the
way
door.
out?
Yeah.
That you came in?
Yeah.
Okay. I love this wheel. Sorry. Oh, you guys are getting really easy ones. Okay. So this, really small again. It looks like a berry and it has a little leaf, like hair hat that it can spin and like kind of fly around with.
Okay. So another flying one.
But he's really jittery. And so he's not like the calmest and might be difficult in a pinch to be like, shut up, shut up, shut up. But other than that, super small, not really a big thing to deal with. But he's just kind of buzzing around, like bopping off the walls.
God. Oh, God.
Well, you got to make the decision. There.
Yeah, let's take him.
Okay. Are we doing a lockpick?
How many I got left? 2? 1?
After this, you'll have 2.
After this?
Yeah.
After this,
we had
one.
3. You made 2 more.
Right, so
You
that
got
brought
to
it to 3. Then I used one. So then I had 2.
Okay, sure,
He has
yes.
2 left.
Then you'll be back down to 1.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so the cat will pry open it. Come on out. Oh, thank God. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
We're about.
Piece of candy.
Well, these guys are about to leave. Like I'm telling him we're escaping. So,
Okay.
But you and I aren't leaving yet.
We're not?
Nope.
Okay.
But you're not. You don't know that yet because I'll tell you when you see me.
Okay.
And an Eggman will be like, oh, this is a fun little guy.
Yeah.
Piece of candy.
Yeah. I forgot about the candy wrappers. There's a candy wrapper on the second tier.
Yeah. You better hope I see it and pick it up.
Do I roll?
For what? The little berry guy?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, what's his name? Make it up.
Oh man. Let's call him Blueberry.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Blueberry comes on out and you're gonna roll for him. 10 or better.
10 or better?
10 or better. 15.
Man, you started cold, but you've been hot since.
Yeah. Woo.
Double ones, and now I'm in the double digits.
Can I have a piece of candy? He goes, yeah, sure. And he gives him a piece of candy.
Man. Stop giving him candy.
Why? It helps relax our nerves.
Leaving trash everywhere. Has he made it back to me yet?
Yeah, at this point you'll be walking up to...
Okay, so it's too late for me to notice the trash on the ground?
You would see the two he just threw on the ground.
Okay, and I'm going to say, at this place, they make sure they keep it clean, so we need to make sure we pick up that trash or it's going to be an indicator. So why don't you have your new friend here that flies around go down and pick it up and put the trash in your backpack?
That's like the least of my... Well, yeah, the trash is the thing, but these guys need to get out before that bird comes down again so we can hide somewhere.
Uh-huh.
So, am I allowed to take the lockpick from the cat and use it? Like, do I know how to lockpick or no?
You will have to... You can try.
Okay. So the cat is going to take the rest of the Pokemon that we... freed, and he's gonna take him back to the boat, and he's gonna give me the lockpick.
Okay. So,
he's gonna take Blueberry, Eggman, and the anchovy bucket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we only have 3?
Yep.
well, because you got one in your backpack, and then the other 2.
Eggman and Blueberry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I asked for names. Makes it easier.
All right.
All right. So, then I'm going to... So the cat's taking the backpack?
No, the backpack's on me.
Yeah.
He's going to be holding the anchovy then?
Yeah, but he's leaving. They're like. I mean.
They haven't left yet.
Yeah, no, but they're closest to the exit than they were before.
Okay. No other direction other just the cat to take these 3 to safety?
Correct.
Okay.
Unless you have something in mind. Do you want them to take the egg?
Yeah, I do.
Kind of got my hands full here with this anchovy. What? Do you want Eggman to take the egg? I guess.
I mean, you could draw another backpack. Could
right,
you just
I'll
give him the backpack so he can put the egg and the anchovy in it?
All right, I'll draw a cat backpack.
Okay.
And
like
then
it has ears on it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he can put some stuff in there.
All right, and then I'm gonna tell the cat, hey, this is important. You need to be as fast and quiet as a bullet getting out of here.
Okay. Well, quick and quiet.
Yes.
You ready, boys?
Yep, and we're gonna go hide.
And he'll run, and he'll scurry, and the 2 will hover behind him, and you just see a couple candy wrappers as they leave. No one told them to clean up after themselves.
Oh, God.
We'll get it on the way out, sorry.
Okay. All right, so I guess, do we have to roll for them, or are they going to get out okay? Or
They're going to get out okay. They might make things more difficult for you on the way out, but they're going to get out okay.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right, so
We gotta hide.
we got to hide and wait for him to fly by, and then we can proceed.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how much time's left, but I don't think we have much.
Okay, you're going to wait for
yeah.
another cycle?
Yeah.
Okay. You had 9 minutes left. But
Oh, wow. That seemed like a lot longer.
Yeah, I thought we had like 3.
So you guys will wait for 9 minutes, and then he will do a careful check of that second floor.
I'm gonna see the candy wrapper. Hopefully not.
No.
No?
No.
Cool.
He was kind of looking up because it's like that grappling hook was kind of in the middle. So he's like, I don't know where they came from. I don't think they could have reached it from the second floor. So he's like checking the bottom of the roof, like any other weird things hanging.
Okay.
So he missed it, but he's back up resting in his roost.
All right. So, all right. So you let them go. So we have about an hour and 20 minutes before the boat's even back.
Is that how long it takes?
You will have 2 cycles right now where you cannot do anything with the boat. So you have this 15 minutes and the next 15 minutes.
Okay, so it's 15 minutes in and out,
Yes.
or 10 minutes in and out, and then
Yes.
10 minutes to get to the boat.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But again, if you decide to just play it safe and wait for the boat to come back, you're going to be drawing sticks.
Okay, so, well, no, that's not the plan anyway, because we've only freed
3.
four. It's three.
4.
3, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if you count the cat, that's 4.
There's nothing in here but
Well,
cages, right?
I think I'd like to look around, and is there anything that looks like it might, like I'm looking for a big metal container that one guard key might open that has all the keys. You know what I mean? Or if there's a control panel that you could, you could unlock cells 1, 2, 3, 4, individually, and you could just open the doors. Is there anything that is like that? And
Take a
maybe
look.
as a guard, I might know that exists, even though I know I work at the entry spot. So
Wow. Wow, he's on fire with... Okay, you do see both of those things. There's a key box, but because it's nighttime and there's no one in here, the key box is currently locked.
Okay.
You're not sure, like, what's in there at night, if anything, but there is a key box.
Okay.
There is a control panel as well, more of like an override if the ship were to catch fire or whatever, and they felt like being nice and letting them out, they could do it. You have no idea how to work it, and pushing buttons on there may open it, but it may also turn on alarms while it's open, because it's like, oh, there's a fire, so it's going to set off the fire alarm.
Okay.
Or it might like close down a guard in their room, and they're going to get suspicious as to like, wait, why am I locked in here, and put things on high alert.
Okay, so I think we have one pick left. What do you think we try to pick the box that might have nothing, but it may have everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be worthwhile to use that last pick to get us, that another 6, 8, 10 Pokemon, then to try to figure out how to find picks individually in the next half hour.
All right, we can do that. I like that idea.
Okay.
Going for it?
Risky, but
Yep.
The
whatever.
problem is we don't have our cat that's an expert, so
It's all right.
You gonna try it?
You want to try it? I got to roll.
I think you should try it since you're the one that let our expert picker leave.
It's fine. I got this. What do I need to roll?
13.
13 to unlock the box.
And if not, the lockpick gets stuck in there.
Nice. And then we can't ever use it again.
Well, we'll see if that happens.
All right, ready?
15.
15. All right. Jailbreak's sweating. He's like, I've never done this
I rolled a 14.
Oh my god. And then I think you just kind of like, and it pops open.
Nice.
And you get it open. And inside there is key. There's lots of keys. Not every hook has a key on it, but they're all labeled like floor 1, cell 2, floor 1, cell 3, etc. by floor. There are probably 9 keys left in there hanging, but they
Okay.
all open specific rooms. No master key.
Okay. So we just take all the keys and put them in. Are they labeled?
Are
on
the
key?
keys labeled before we take them off the hook?
No, they're labeled on the box itself.
Okay, so I think before you take them off, you need to get like a permanent. Can you draw? Well, permanent marker might not work but you can draw a pencil. We do know that, right?
Yeah, but I can draw tape, and then we can tape the key, and then write
And then
with pencil.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
So just put it on the handle so it's not messing with
Right.
it.
I'll do that.
If
okay.
you guys want to do that, are you doing it for all 9 keys?
Yes.
It's going to take you 5 minutes.
Ooh, I don't
It's
know
still
how much-
worth it though.
Yeah,
It's better than spending
I think we
all
have
that
enough time, so let's
Yeah.
do that.
Okay. It takes you 5 minutes, but the keys are all in your possession and labeled.
All right, cool. Now they're all in the backpack.
Okay, and then all right. Now I think what we need to do is start with the furthest key from the door, and work our way back.
All right.
Right?
But
Because you don't want to open them here and then take them there and then bring them back. I don't think.
were any of the or all the keys on the first floor?
No, it's a mix. 3 on each.
Oh jeez. All right.
I don't want to go back to the third tier.
I think we'd be pushing our luck if we went back to the third tier. I'm not even like the next tier that he just flew by. The
It would be
second.
he'll be going to the third.
All right, so maybe we should do 3 on 2 and 3
And
on
then-
1.
Yeah, let's do that.
Which still gets us our 8 to 10, which is kind of what the goal was.
Well, that would be 6 plus the 4 that left. 'Cause I'm counting the cat.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's the 8 to 10 then.
So, all right, let's do that. We're gonna go.
You're walking away from the key box.
Well, we
as
have
it
all the
stands.
keys in
Well,
the.
wait. Before we go, though, we want to push the key box shut and make it look like it's locked.
Okay.
Okay.
So nobody flies by and sees that it's open and says, all right, something's definitely wrong here.
And then for some reason, I pick up the candy wrappers that we didn't pick up earlier.
Okay. Sure.
All right, so we're gonna go to the second floor.
Yeah, as far whatever one's the furthest away from where the door is that we know to go.
So you're going up to the second floor right now.
Yeah, we're going to the second floor, and let's just say it's 1, 5, and 9. I don't know what the numbers are.
Okay.
And 1 is closest to the ladder, and 9's the furthest. We want to go to 9. We
Yeah.
want to go to that furthest one.
Yeah.
So once we start getting them, we're going
They're in
back.
the middle, so you'd have like 1 through 5 this way and 6 through 9 that
Oh
way.
God. Okay.
Yeah, but on the way to the furthest one on the second floor, we are gonna hide before we unlock that.
Yes,
First
but
one.
we want to get as close to. What
Time just ran out, so you're hiding.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
hiding.
Okay, go for it.
Am I rolling?
Yep.
I have to hide too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
11.
Oh, 1, a natural
Oof.
1.
Oof. All right. Well, you guys make it up to the second floor, right?
Mhm.
And you're like, all right, we got to figure out what way we're gonna go. And Jailbreak goes, I blew this last time. It's time, I'm pretty sure. And he goes and he hides underneath, and it's totally fine. He's checking the third floor. He doesn't even see him. But Amenadiel's like, but this way's pretty far, and that way's pretty far. And it kind of catches the crow's attention. And he flies down. He's like, what's pretty far?
You know what? Something doesn't make sense, sir. I've noticed that I've heard noises, and I'm pretty sure something might be afoot, and I'm looking.
Shouldn't you be over in room 3?
I should be, sir. You're absolutely right. But something's not right tonight, and I've heard something, and I thought it was my imagination, and I came out, and I'm looking around, and I'm trying to make sure that it's safe. I didn't want to interrupt everybody, but something's just not right. And I thought I heard a noise up here.
Let's roll a d20. In actual D&D, this would be a deception check, so he's got to see how well he's lying.
It was crooked.
Yeah.
It landed on there. 18.
Okay, and now the crow is going to do an insight to see if he can intuit that he's lying.
Does he have to roll a higher number?
Yes,
That ain't
he
happening.
rolled an 8. So,
Yeah.
A 20. You liar.
I'm more than twice as good as he is.
but something smells weird. He's not going to say it out loud, but something smells like weirdly familiar on you, and he can't quite place it.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go, all right, well, get back in room 3. I'll keep an eye out. You don't need to be in here anymore.
Okay. You got it, sir.
And he'll kind of keep an eye on you and motion towards the steps, like, get going.
All right. So obviously I have to,
Mm-hmm.
or we're both kind of screwed. I do that.
Okay. And then he'll...
And as he's going, I'm kind of, as I'm walking out, the whip's on my right side, so I'm trying to keep that side. So it's kind of a little awkward, but I am walking out, trying to hide it to make sure he doesn't see that as I leave.
Okay.
But, but also kind of looking around like I'm still kind of searching for something that doesn't seem right.
Okay. All right. And he is going to go back up. But we're going to get one more check from Jailbreak here, who has to pull a Jurassic Park and sit there and like not breathe or scream while this conversation is happening or give up that he's there. So let's do another one of those. But if you would like to, you could pull 2 sticks and just succeed.
What do I have to roll? Just a high number?
Higher than him. So I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah, but I've been on a roll with high numbers lately, and I have a feeling I'm going to roll a really low one.
You saying you're due?
You might roll a 2 and he might roll a 1. You might roll a 19, he might roll a 20.
I'm gonna pull 2
You're
sticks.
gonna pull 2 sticks.
1. What happens if one of the marbles falls?
That's a really good question, and I can't wait to tell you.
Oh,
it happens.
you get it. All right, 2 sticks are pulled.
Okay.
That one's
Just leave
gone.
it. You'll get whatever your next one is, you'll have to pull an extra stick. All right. So Jailbreak is like turning blue. He's just not breathing. Like, oh my god. Oh. And he goes back up to the 3rd floor and he's like, you've made it. You've made it.
Okay. So is he on tier 1?
Yes. Currently.
The time started?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm closest to the furthest door on tier 2, right?
Are you heading down that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
We need to
With
look
that, you have
and
a
see
key.
what the keys are too, because
Well, if you said they're like 1, 4, and 9, then
I don't know what they are.
I'm going towards 9.
Okay, well maybe you should look at the keys and see what
All
numbers are
right.
on there.
Before I leave my hiding spot, I open my backpack and look at all the keys.
Okay. We're going to have a fun little bit of rolling game. So we're going to leave this up to chance, okay? Take that pyramid guy right there.
Okay.
And then grab one of the, we'll just use that one right there.
This one?
Yep. And if you're going to roll the pyramid one, and that's going to tell you what floor it's on. If you roll a 4, you can pick. I'll let you pick whatever floor you want.
Okay.
On that one, it's going to tell you what cell numbers, 1 through 9. On the other one in your hand, cells 1 through 9. Okay.
Uh-huh.
If you roll the 00, you can pick.
Okay. So I looked at the keys, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna draw myself a key ring.
Okay.
Put the keys on all the keys on tier 1.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna draw myself a cloth
Okay.
with some string
Okay.
to tie it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna slide it down to him so he can catch it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I have all keys on the 2nd tier.
So I have to see that you've slung down keys because they have to be quiet too.
Well, yeah, that's why I wrapped him in a rag.
All right, so do I have to perceive that?
You will just do a general check to make sure that you see it and make sure you grab them before they jingle on the floor.
Okay. 20 crit.
Jesus. Yep. You were walking down and you're like, yep, I'm just going back to work. Oh, a bag of keys. Cool. And they're labeled 1, 3, and that easy. Cool.
I'm older than I look. I'm very I'm very skilled.
All right. So would we like to bounce back and forth?
Yes.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
Uh,
I would almost volunteer Menadil because he has more. That way you're not like done,
Right,
and then you're
right,
waiting
right.
on him.
So I'm gonna go to 1-6.
Okay. And you're gonna go and you're gonna put the key in
Okay.
and you're gonna unlock it.
Okay.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I can't see in because
Nope.
I'm not picking. So whatever it is, it's coming.
out. All right. A little goat about 2.5 feet tall with horns that look a lot like handlebars and a very grassy back that looks like you could sit on it.
Okay.
And he comes out and he's like, hey, how's it going?
All right. Cool.
Are we getting out of here?
We're getting out of here.
Sweet.
not yet.
All right.
What's his name?
I need you to be quiet, Gary.
Gary. Okay. Yeah.
So
Sure.
Gary,
Whatever you need, dude.
we're trying to get as many out as we can. We have a partner up on the 2nd floor, so
Okay.
although we're close to the door, we've got friends and allies that are further away. So
Sure.
we've really got to be stealth here.
Yeah. If you have anyone that's injured, they can hop on and hold on. I can carry them out for you if you need.
That'd be great.
Cool.
And all right, so we just need to be as quiet as possible, and we're gonna go next door to 1-5 and open that one.
All right. We will need to do a general roll on his exit to see how stealthy he is. You only need a 7 or higher.
17.
Done. Let's see how we just got to tiptoe. Whatever
Okay.
you need, boss.
You know, I was just thinking. Yes, I have more cells to release on the 2nd floor, but if we need to make a dash, you're on the 2nd floor stuck.
Yeah, but his next floor that he is gonna look for is what, 1? So he's coming to your floor first.
Yeah. Okay.
Whenever the timer's up.
And it's a little harder to hide on floor 1 because I imagine he's about 10 feet over us.
So I would
No railings either,
unlock.
because you're on the ground floor. No need.
Okay.
I think we should either one of us unlock another one and then hide, because I'm pretty sure the timer is getting close to running out.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so
I'll tell you what. We'll make this fun. If you want, for the cost of us stick, whenever you want, I'll tell you how many minutes are left.
Should take that one. That's already out.
okay.
You guys want to do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You got 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm doing 1-5 then.
Okay.
Please be
spin the
something
wheel
that
of
can-
fate.
Something really small that can sit on a goat's back.
Cool. All right. So a little fish comes out. He's about 2 feet long, and he's got 2 big antennas, and at the ends are lights that he cannot turn off.
Shit.
But he is very well versed in the legal system and can talk his way out of any jam. You need to roll an 8 or better right now
Oh, Jesus.
to keep him sneaky.
11.
All right.
All right.
What's his name? Or her name, whatever their name is.
Sunshine.
Okay. Amenadiel's walking around with Gary and Sunshine, and she's kind of floating about. If the crow were to look down right now, would see some light kind of emanating out.
All
Just
right.
throwing that out there.
Okay.
Ooh, are we leaving?
And I gave the blanket to the cat with the egg. I didn't keep it.
But you have a rag.
I should have kept it. I have a rag?
Yeah, it came with the keys that I put down.
Oh. Is the rag big enough to cover the light?
Maybe some of one of them, but there are 2.
Yeah, okay.
Where do we need to go?
Well, we're trying to break out about 9 of you here, and or 8 of you.
You should
And
mark
you're
which ones that you opened.
You're number 2, so
Well, I'll maintain plausible deniability. Don't want to be held accountable in court.
yeah. Okay, here's what all right, you can come with me.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to go oddly to cell 1-1,
Okay.
and I want to open that door.
Okay.
And there's a reason why I want to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
How many you got left on cell 1?
On floor 1.
Floor
On
1.
Floor 1, I've got
After you open this one.
I'll have 1, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 1. So I'll have 2 more after this.
Oh boy. It is a gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It is?
Yeah.
All right, but he's friendly, right? He's not just going to eat something.
He's a little offbeat. He's a little odd. A bit of an oddball.
All right.
But he is, his steps are large, and
Okay.
they tend to cause a bit of a rock.
All right, here's...
Good thing you're next to the door.
Here's
to get
what
out.
I want to do. As soon as the door opens, look, I'm here to get you guys out. You're too big. You're going to get noticed, but I'm going to come. You're going to be the last door I unlock. But I need to put this, I need to put Sunshine in here with you so that you guys are here. I'm going to go ahead and reshut the door because I have a key that'll reuse. I promise you I'm going to be back for you, but I just need her to hide in here where the light won't shine. And you're too big to come to help, but you're also right next to the door. So you're the easiest door for us to get, and you'll be the last one we do.
Okay. You're going to have to roll a persuasion check because you
Okay.
are telling a T-Rex to stay in his prison cell while wearing a guard outfit.
But he's, I get it. But Sunshine and the goat are there saying, yes, he's legit, and it does make sense.
Yeah, but
They're
he could
trying.
also just walk right over you and doesn't care.
But he's still a Pokemon, so he's not like just a pea-brain T-Rex that would just eat everything and right.
Yeah. Let's see how well you
11.
11.
You got 11 too?
Yep.
Oh,
So what's the T-Rex's name?
Danny DeVito.
Yes. So like the other thing too is
From Twins.
I've also Sunshine is there helping me, and she's very persuasive.
Yeah. Well, you see, if it's kind of a fallacy. By keeping ourselves locked in here, we can then be saved easier because if we try to make a ruckus right now, it'd be hard to escape. But see, what he's posing is that, and then she'll just keep kind of going around and around, and the T-Rex is just like kind of getting glazed over and just paying attention. But at one point, because it was a perfect tie, will kind of like do a quick couple stomps, and you'll need to roll his stealth check. You do need a 14 or higher.
It was a 14 and went to 6.
All
6.
right. Well, you got to pull 2 sticks if you would like to, or you can deal with the consequences.
Dude, why do you pull so high up?
All right. Well, the Sunshine will keep. Is he Danny DeVito? Is that what we're?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, Clifford.
Clifford. All right. Sunshine will keep Clifford entertained with her legal speak, and Clifford doesn't understand it, but he doesn't want to be rude or seem dumb. So he's just like, And you gather you have till about after the next check for him to be entertained by this.
Okay. All right. So now, all right. So I have
Are you going for another one?
no, because I now have 1, 2 left, and you have 3 left.
Okay.
So I think what I'm gonna do is we're even gonna put Gary in there, and I'm gonna lock the door. So at least I'm standing there. If he comes down, I'm supposed to be back in the control room, but at least if I'm noticed, it's just me at that point. And I tuck the keys, inside my shirt so nobody can see them. I'm careful to, make sure they're not out in the open. And I also, after the whip incident, I've also taken the whip out and kind of tied it around inside my shirt where I could easily reach it and pull it out, but it's out of sight.
And you're staying on the first floor, though.
I'm staying right next to cell 1-1.
Okay.
You don't want to go in the hallway?
No, because once I go in, if I come back out, it's going to look suspicious.
All
So, at this point, I'm kind of at a spot where I'm at the corner, so I did what I was told to do.
In 15 minutes, you've made it that far down the cell block to get back to your room.
Yeah.
We'll see how he feels about that story.
All right. Yeah, actually. All right. So maybe wait. Gosh darn it. I got 2 more doors. I'd love to get them out and all in one cell so they can all run out at the same time. All right. Well, like we said, better some than none. So, all right, I'm going to go back to where I'm supposed to be.
You going back in that other room?
I'm going back in
Right
that
now?
other room because I still have access to get back in when it's time.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. And with 3 seconds to spare, you make it.
Wow.
As Big Boss flies down to that first floor, and he kind of does a scope around. He checks the key box. Everything's looking good there. Everything seems kind of shut. Just do a cursory check. Everything looks good. He's going back up to his nest.
15?
Yeah, we have 15 minutes.
Now it's back to me.
Mm-hmm. Whoever. You can do it however you want.
Let's bounce back to me. What's the furthest?
2-9.
2-9?
Yeah.
And I'm about halfway there because I'm hiding?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I go and unlock 2-9.
2-9? Okay. And I will let you know once this 15 minutes is up, Cat will be back.
Cat will be back. Cool. You're gonna run into Cat.
Probably, yeah.
Meow.
Perfect.
Is this another bug?
Yep.
God.
You find a little caterpillar, but he's got like a big head that looks like he's really smart. Okay? You
He's
can
a
intuit
bookworm.
that he has potentially psychic abilities. And he looks really plausible. Like, if the crow were to fly by, he's like, it's just a bug on the wall. Like, just something about him seems like that's fine. That's natural.
Okay.
So he blends in really well.
Okay.
So you'll need to roll a die for him. You only need a 6 or better. 17.
Okay. Can you
And-
sit on my shoulder?
Sure.
All right, cool. Caddy's sitting on my shoulder.
Caddy?
Caddy.
Okay.
All right, so mark 2-9.
Okay.
I'm going to the next one down. So whatever.
That would be 2-3.
2-3.
Okay, going down to 2-3.
2-3.
And you're gonna pull the key out, and Caddy's just gonna go wah 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 wah, and the key's just gonna float in there for you.
Oh, okay. I like that. Thanks, Caddy.
Uh-huh. He's very plausible. He doesn't speak anything out where you'd be like, oh, that's weird. He's just a very believable bug.
I have a question after this one comes out.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So you open this one, and it's a big pig. Big pig. He's standing on two. He's kind of like a bowling ball. And when he breathes out, it's like smoke or fire.
Oh, God.
And he's been in here a long time, and he's very selfish. And the fact that you're out of your cell and breaking him out kind of annoys him. He wanted to break people out. So he's not very agreeable. We will roll a check for him. You do need a 13 or better.
A 3.
All right. Well, we can see what happens, or you can pull 2 sticks.
Just a question.
Sure.
I mean, I get that I'm just pausing.
Yeah.
But if we were to open the door and then we came across something, we're like, no, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
If we shut the door and they started pounding on the door, would it notify them, or is it like a padded cell?
No, it would make a lot of noise.
So they're either coming with you or they're gonna narc you off.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Did you have a question too?
Well, the question was, what's Caddy's thing? Like psychic or whatever?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's got some psychic abilities.
So he can't like change people's like demeanor or mood?
He could certainly try, but if it goes wrong,
I don't know if I want to do that.
did you pull 2 sticks?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think I'm going to though.
Yeah, I think you better.
Okay.
Or it's gonna take too long.
Okay.
For my own knowledge, because I'm curious, how many sticks have you guys pulled so far?
6.
8.
Okay.
Because is there? Well, anyway, you're not gonna tell us. So okay, 14.
You could have played a game and had an idea, but no comment. Just curious. What is this pig's name?
Charlotte.
Charlotte?
That's perfect.
Charlotte comes pounding out. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get you out to freedom to live on a farm.
Well, I don't want to live on a farm.
Oh.
What? I don't want to. Who's to say what I want to do? You don't get to pick.
You're right.
Get out of my way. And he shoves you.
I'm sorry.
She shoves you.
Is she like running away?
No, she just wants to lead.
Oh, okay. So I let her lead.
Okay. Come on this way.
Okay.
Makes her way towards the stairs.
But since she wants to break people out, I give her the key to the next cell so she can let the next Pokemon out.
Oh, she doesn't want to break people out. She just wants to leave.
Gotcha.
Come on.
What if... man, I don't want to leave the second floor till I get the last one out.
Yeah, you have 2-1 left.
Well, we're going towards that way anyways.
Yeah.
So what if I just let Charlotte continue to go towards the exit as I open 2-1?
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Now we're really getting spread out, man.
Yeah, but we're going that way anyways.
Okay.
Start hankering down the stairs. Where'd you go?
I'm opening a cell real quick to continue on towards the exit.
I'm not going to save you.
That's fine.
All right, you going to 2-1?
2-1.
All right. Ooh, cool. All right, so inside is a big dog, and he's got the zoomies.
Oh shit.
He's very fast, like the Flash fast. Electricity coming off of him fast.
Okay.
Ishi, I don't know. What's their name?
That's her power, electricity.
Can run really fast or electrocute things if needed.
Let's
Run really, really fast.
call her Razor.
Razor. And as you open the door, you just see like a circle of blue, and then just skids right in front of you. Hey!
I was like, whoa! Wow, you're super fast.
We getting out of here?
Absolutely.
And then can I just go as fast as I can?
What if I say no?
Just tell me when I can go as fast as I can.
I'll let you know when you can run as fast as you can.
All right, roll me a persuasion check. Roll the d20. You got to outroll the dog.
Oh, wait.
You got to outroll Razor.
What was she? Oh, you're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that is. 16?
16?
16.
She got 17.
No way.
Yeah. Down the hallway, down the stairs, and skids right behind Charlotte.
Okay.
She's in the way.
All right.
Get out of the way. I'm trying to get out of here.
So, Caddy and I are working our way towards level 1.
Okay.
We're trying to catch up to
The two of them?
the two of them.
Okay. They're just kind of getting out of the stairwell as you're coming up on them.
Okay.
On the stairs.
So, we're about to level 1.
Okay.
Well, I don't have the key to the cell one, so we are making our way through the hallway towards you.
Okay. And then I would have to have a camera that shows me the door because I would, you know what I mean? I'm not going to open it.
Oh, you're still in your room?
I'm in my room.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit the button to open the door for them.
Okay.
All right.
So all of us are out of the main cell room.
So then you come to my
Oh, but wait. Before I get off level 2 as I'm working towards my staircase, I'm picking up trash.
Okay.
Okay.
The trash should all be picked up because that guy's long gone.
Well, I picked it up on level 1 before I went to level 2, and then I just got the level 2
Sure.
ones.
Okay.
Robbie's correct.
So,
All right, cool.
Good catch. Good catch.
All right, so I say I call him into my office really quick, and I say, okay, everybody in here, quiet, and we need to hang out in here for a minute. Okay, so
Apologies. Can you do a roll for Razor?
yeah,
Yeah. Thank you. Need an 8 or better.
16.
Cool.
okay, so I'm putting them all in my office.
Okay.
So, and I go, all right, I've got to go back and get, at a minimum, I've got a couple Pokemon in
What
1-1.
cell is left that you haven't unlocked?
I've got 1-3 and 1-2 left.
And then everyone's in 1-1?
And then the rest of them are in 1-1.
I would circle the check in 1-1, just so we know we have to unlock that one again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm aware. They're just sitting there waiting,
Playing
man.
safe, you don't know.
Okay. So, all right. So now I hate to do this, but I forgot to look at my watch the last time the bird flew by. So we need to kind of know how much time's left. So we need to pull a stick.
Pull stick, or you want to roll? Can we roll? We can't roll for that?
No, you have to
know
pull a
what
stick.
to how much time?
Yeah.
And I'm only going to tell you the minutes. So I could say, for sake of example, I could say 14. It could be 14:59. It could be 14:01.
Yeah,
Okay.
but does it matter? We're all in a safe spot right now. So
yeah,
who
I know,
cares
but
if time runs out?
because I need to know when. I need to know if I've got time to go do 2 rooms and come back.
Yeah, right.
Or if I just, like, if there's seconds left, then I can wait for the bird to do his flyby and then go back in, and then I've got 15 minutes to kind of go. See what I'm saying? So if there's 2 minutes left, I might just hang out for 2 minutes. I'm not going to try to rush in, grab that first door, and run back out.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we could wait and then just do it all in the next go.
Yeah, but
Plus
how much,
we get
how much time do we wait?
What are you talking about?
Well, we wouldn't know.
You're not in that room.
We're not in
you
the
don't
room, so
get
we
to
don't see
it
the bird
go.
fly by.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
So we might wait 3 minutes, and we should have waited 4, and we'll open up the door, and he's right there.
Gotcha. Well, he'll be flying tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
But if you're like walking in the room,
Yeah,
while
but
he's
I'll be
doing-
on tier 1, so I'll be visible from no matter what
All
he's
right, all
flying.
right, that's fine.
All right, so I'm going to do a time check.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Okay,
4 minutes.
4 minutes. All right, 4 minutes is enough time. You guys all stay here. I'm going to go in. I'm going in by myself. And then,
You don't have to listen to him. Just saying, like, if you
Yeah.
want to run in and be like, no, I'm following you, you're allowed to do that. You don't have to. I just want to make sure that you're aware that you don't have to do what he says.
so basically what I'm going to say is, look, if I'm not back in 4 minutes, make your way back to the door. Hopefully the cat's back, and you guys can jump on the boat and get out of here. Because that means I've probably been caught
Okay.
if I'm not back in 4 minutes.
All right.
Okay. All right. So then I run in. How long does it take me to get in and run around the corner?
Not too
Seconds,
long.
right?
Yeah. I mean, the amount of time you've spent explaining stuff is about how long it would take you to get there.
Okay. All right. So boom, I'm running to. I'm gonna be a little bit cautious, and I'm gonna go to 1-2.
Okay.
1-3's not getting out today.
Wow. Messed up.
Hey,
Wait, we
And
released him
1-1's
now?
still in there, right?
1-1 has everybody in there, so yes.
Cool. Cool. All right. So inside there is a big bug. And he's got a big bug, not a little bug like all the little bugs Robbie's been getting, but a big bug. He's probably about 4 feet tall and just huge spiked pincers. Like he could crush concrete with them.
Perfect.
And he is really proud of his abilities.
Okay.
So let's roll a check for him. 10 or better.
Oh, I went from a crit to a 2.
We can deal with consequences or we can pull 2 sticks.
Are you kidding me?
All right.
Okay.
What's Pincer's name?
Pincer's name is Steve.
Steve? All right. Steve comes up. He's like, "You here to wrestle, guard?"
No, I'm here to get out as many Pokemon as I can.
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak.
And
All right.
he'll walk behind you.
right,
Are you
so-
gonna hide or what?
No, now what we need to do, I've got some other Pokemon all hiding behind this cell behind you, and we're going to open that door really quick.
Let's do it.
All right, so I unlock one. They already know I'm coming, so there's no shock or scare or whatever.
Inaccurate.
Oh.
So
All right.
let's get some rolls. We've got Sunshine, Gary, and the T-Rex's name, who I forget. Oh, Clifford.
Clifford.
Who's this?
Clifford.
Oh, Clifford.
He's an 8.
Clifford fails. Let's do Sunshine.
She's a 9.
She's okay. She's okay.
Who else is in there?
The goat.
The goat. 19.
More than okay. More than okay.
Okay.
So,
and then do I have to roll
Clifford-
for me?
No. Clifford's the only fail. 2 sticks? Or consequences?
Uh-oh.
1. 2.
Nothing happens yet.
Okay. Shoot. Shoot.
All of them are out? Are you going back to your room?
Yes.
Okay. All of you make your way back to your room.
We
And
shut the door. I
shut
shut
the
the
door?
door behind me.
Okay.
And I've made sure, I didn't announce this, but obviously being a guard, I knew once I let him out, I didn't just leave the door open. I shut the door and relocked them.
Okay. And you guys make it back into your room. He walks in with a towering Tyrannosaurus Rex, a little fish with lights on it, a goat that looks like it could support somebody's weight, and a big bug with pincers as you guys close the door with 30 seconds to spare.
Wow. I'm so glad I didn't try to do that other door. That would have been bad.
My favorite is that this is like not a lie and it's a timer, and I can put the timer when we edit on the screen so you can see real time like as stuff goes down. And there we go. And we're at it again.
Better be lucky than good, I guess.
And at this point, the cat will come back on. I got all the little dudes, and you got a lot more guys.
Yes.
You were busy.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to take a scan of everyone that came in. He's like, okay, what are we doing next?
We want to
We
leave,
want to
right?
we want to leave. We want to get it's a successful. We came in, we did recon, we kind of know how the place works, and we haven't been discovered, and we're going to get out what 14, 15 Pokemon in total. So
guys
that was
wanna leave?
more than we
I
wanted.
I
We're in
want.
there. We
How
can
about
get
you
more.
guys start to go towards the boat? I'm gonna go for 1-2.
I like that. I like that idea. We can get another one. We can
Okay.
get one more. Let's
All
just
right.
get one more.
It's right next to the exit.
Like, didn't we
there.
agree that it was just better to get like because we're going to be risking. We're risking what 8,
Do you want
9,
to take the boat? You can take the boat.
9.
Him and I can stay. We can keep going.
We're risking 9 Pokemon's lives.
yeah, but you're
for-
going anyways. You're on your way there. I'd be the one that's like, but it's. I have like the 15 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
To get that Pokemon cat and I.
Okay.
And then to make it back to you before 15
All
minutes
right,
is
well,
up.
tell you what. Why don't you get these guys loaded? There's enough room on the boat for one more?
For another trip.
No, for one more Pokemon.
Well,
I got a big ass T-Rex.
Yeah, he's gonna have to swim. I don't think he's gonna do
right,
much.
but
he's
can
gonna have to swim. Yeah, the fish can swim. It's a fish.
Yeah.
I would say the bug guy could probably fit on there, and then maybe the goat, and then obviously the little caterpillar's fine, and then like maybe the dog.
So what's getting left behind? The pig?
The pig, yeah, the pig's not gonna fit. That's a big pig. We'd have to do some smaller things with it, and I believe that's it.
All right. So what if the bug and the goat stay behind and the pig goes? Because I think the pig could be a little bit of a inconvenience.
So you're gonna take the pig and the dog, and then maybe like the bug guy, and that's it.
Oh God.
Am I taking the boat?
Look, what's the point of getting another one? We can't even get him on a boat.
The T-Rex can swim with, and the fish.
All right,
they'll just swim with.
Can the pig get on the T-Rex's head?
The pig will not.
Yeah.
This personality-wise is not.
Oh.
Also, it's a fire type, so
Will-
being in the water is a little.
What about the goat?
Why can I just like draw up some rope and another like raft, and then the pig can go on a raft?
That's a wonderful idea. Great idea. Go for it.
All right, I want to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
How big of a raft are you making?
I mean, enough room so Charlotte doesn't get upset on how small this raft is.
Okay. But like enough to fit where they could do a trip and everyone sub the T-Rex could go?
Right.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So wait,
Plus an extra, like, maybe 4 or 5 square feet so we can go get the last Pokemon.
In theory, you could just do that, and then if you need more, you could just draw another boat and have a three tugboat system.
Yeah, but
we could
the
make
boat,
a lot of boats. We can make a train of boats and get everybody out of here.
But the boat is not. It's a boat, but it doesn't have an engine, so it has to tie to another one. And the original tugboat can only pull so much weight. I mean, it's not like it's infinite.
This is true, but we have a fish. Maybe there's another fish we could get to help push.
Okay.
so what are we doing? Are we going for the last one that's right next to the exit?
All
Or
right. Tell
are
you
we
what.
leaving?
You load up the boat. You draw the other boat, and I'm gonna go to 1-2, or excuse me, to 1-3,
Okay.
and see what's in there.
Okay.
Because we only have keys for 1-3 and 3-2, and 3-2 is just way too risky.
Am I taking Cat with me, or do you want Cat?
I already have the key, so I don't need Cat.
The cat would like to come with you.
Okay, no. And here's why I say that, because I'm a guard and I can probably talk my way out of it.
I'm wearing the guard outfit.
But the boss knows me. He's already seen me. He knows I work here.
But he hasn't seen me in there. I could get in trouble once, right?
Yeah.
Just a slap on the wrist. You already got yours.
But he's never seen you before in the prison. Like, I've seen him. He knows I work here.
I'll be extra sneaky.
I think I'd like to leave the cat behind and just go, it's one room. Let me go get him.
Tell you what, I'll go with you, or I'll go also, but I'll go a different way and use my lockpicks. Your choice.
All right, here's the deal. I'm willing to accept that, but we both have 5 minutes. If one or neither of us are back here in 5 minutes, you take whatever we have, you got them loaded, and you get them out of here. Yourself included.
I'm going to the boat.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what he's saying.
If
It's like
we're
you
not-
wait in the boat, wait 5 minutes, and leave.
We have 5 minutes. That's it.
Okay.
If I'm back in 5 minutes and he's not, we leave without him. If he's back in 5 minutes and I'm not, we leave without me. But we're not going to risk everybody for one of us and one Pokemon. It doesn't make any sense. Or two. How many
then
picks does
just
the cat have left?
Take the cat with you.
It doesn't make any sense. You have more people you have more things that can make noise. And why risk? It only takes one person to unlock the key.
But I could peek in there and see before we open it. It could be
How many picks do you have left?
I've got one. You want to make me some more picks?
Yeah, before we go our separate ways, I give Cat some more picks.
Okay, you want to roll that pyramid one for me? Hey, thanks, buddy.
Is that 3?
Yes.
So you got 4?
Yep.
Okay, so in theory, he could get 1-9, 1-8, 1-7, and 1-4, and then we've cleared out the first floor.
You're like pushing it.
That's what I'm saying. We're risking a lot of Pokemon's lives to save 3 or 4 more.
So take the cat with you, and then just get the one from 1-2, and then leave.
What's the point of having the cat?
He's gonna go either way, and then he's gonna go a separate way if you don't take him.
I don't need him, and I'm a little suspicious that why he wants to go so badly that it's so
Listen,
important.
we're running out of time. I get it. My sister's in here. I need to get her out.
Do you know what room she's in?
I do not.
Do you know what floor she's on?
I do not.
Okay, but here's the deal.
Can Caddy figure out what number she's in?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clear out the first floor. You're gonna pick the locks. I'm gonna open up the other door. If she's not on the first floor, we load up whatever we have. You're gonna need to draw another boat with another rope to tie it because we're gonna need more space.
Can Caddy figure out what cell she's in?
The sister?
Yeah, since he's psychic.
Could try.
But here's the thing.
Is that your least favorite phrase now?
Here's what I want to happen. Is look, we're gonna get 1-3. You're gonna go to 1-9, 1-8, 1-7, and 1-4. You're just gonna use the pick to look in. If it's not your sister, move along.
I mean, I hate to be rude, but I don't really care about anyone else right now.
Okay, so check the first floor. 1-9, 1-8, 1-7, and 1-4. I'm gonna get 1-3 and get them back here. You're gonna prepare another boat with another rope. Okay? So we're gonna go. After the first floor, if she's not on the first floor, then you and I are gonna take, well, actually, you're gonna take all the other Pokemon back. I'm gonna go back to my guard station because I'm fine. And then you can use your picks to check for the next 30 minutes until the boat's back. If you choose to come back and you want to risk yourself, because we're getting close to sunlight and that might be dangerous. Deal?
Sure.
Okay, ready? All right, we go.
Okay.
We go. I'm going to do 1-3 right now because I want 1-3 to make this boat.
Okay. I'm spinning it, and more than anything, I want it to be the cat's sister, just so he runs off and she's already gone. Nope. It is a silky smooth eagle, and he looks kind of like a Mexican wrestler. He's got like the mask and his cape.
He can fly?
He can fly.
Perfect.
He can jump really high. He can do devastating kicks. But we will need to roll a check for him. You need a 9 or better. For consequences or 2 sticks.
God, do a consequence.
You can assess the sticks all you want and see if there's any safe sticks in there. However, there is a clock ticking over here.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
All right. So,
How many sticks? 2?
2 sticks.
all right. We got to do the sticks.
Are you kidding me?
4 fell out.
4 fell out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to say at this point, the boss hears something that he probably should not have.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to call for backup.
Okay.
At this point, lights will turn on in the room, but no sirens.
Okay.
But it's at this point that another timer has started. And once that timer ends, everything will be locked down.
Okay.
This is a separate timer?
Yep.
Well, the good news is,
Good thing I'm on my way
The
out.
boss is now just up and looking.
yeah.
Is not going to be resting anymore.
All right. So the good news is we're at 1-3, so we're not far from the door.
Yep.
All right. So I want to do a perception check to see if it's clear from 1-3 to the main door.
Yeah, it is. No need to look. You're
Okay. Good. So I go, come on, let's go. And we run. He hops. He whatever.
What is the nearest floor 1 cell that is not yet searched?
that is not yet searched?
Yes.
1-4.
Okay. The cat's looking. He doesn't care. He's got 5 minutes. Oh, God. Thank God it's a peek. Oh, Jesus Slimy. It's a literal volcano of a Pokemon, and it is extremely volatile and ready to erupt. If you were to open it, you would need to roll a 16 or higher.
Okay, so he's not going to do
He's
that.
not letting that out.
Basically, we already agreed. If it's not your sister,
Yep.
leave it in there.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's going to go, and he's going to run, he's going to check another one.
1-7.
The odds get better every time it's not her. Nope. All right, this one's a dragon in there, but it's got
Jesus.
like chainmail basically. Every step is jingly. It's
Yeah.
making a lot of noise.
So we're leaving him in.
Man, imagine if these were our first Pokemon.
But me, by now, the eagle and I are out the door, right?
Sure, yeah, the cat's risking it for the biscuit.
Okay, so we're all back loading up the boat.
Nope. So there's a big flying Venus flytrap in that one. He's ready to go though.
That's 1-8. We only have one more on the first floor.
He only has one more pick.
No, but he hasn't picked any of them, so he can just see
He's
in, right?
using him to pick. It does use the picks up.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
I think he has one or two more.
He has one left, and we have one room left on the first floor, so after this, it's high risk anyway.
There she is.
Oh,
She's in 1-9.
snap.
She's in the last one.
Okay.
So he opens the door and he goes, "We have no time. Hurry up." And she just goes, "Bramaldo." And he's like, "Hurry, don't say my name out loud. I hate it." And they run down the hallway and they're making their way to the boat. And they meet up with you guys. And it is very clear that she needs to be on this boat.
Okay.
Well, in the process, I already made some rope and a raft. Do we need to make another raft?
No, because we basically, you made one extra raft that'll hold. What was the last thing I let out? I forgot already.
The eagle.
The eagle. All right. Well, the eagle can fly, actually. So the eagle can fly and just, well, no,
Well,
I
can
won't
you
do
put one of them on the goat back?
Hold on, right? Like, aren't there other ways that like boats can move other than a motor?
I mean, you can
that? You
paddle
can
it.
row.
I guess he could draw us all some paddles.
Yeah.
Okay, so I draw what?
Anything else?
12 paddles. A sail. We'll have
Yeah,
make
sail
a
would
sail.
be nice. Is it windy?
It's a pretty still night.
Okay,
but
so it's not
there's
like
an
any much.
eagle.
Yeah, the eagle can flap its wings, and all right, let's build a big sail and have the eagle sit in the back and just kind of do its wings. Although, for the first like 50 yards, 75 yards, for stealth's sake, we're gonna just row.
Yeah, but can we like tie another rope around the T-Rex so he can pull the boat?
Yeah,
try.
we could do that too.
Just let's make this process as fast as possible.
He's just not very smart, and I don't know if he'll
I think
agree to
he'll
be tied
agree.
up.
He'll be like, "Hey, we're out of here. It's free.
Okay.
We're going to land.
All
I
right.
need you to put this rope around.
Clifford's a pretty stubborn, stupid dude, but all
I
right.
need you to put this rope around your horn and pull us on top of everything else."
Okay.
Roll a persuasion check.
Great.
See how well you can
So everybody's on the
direct.
boats by now.
Yes.
17.
You're the boss.
Cool.
Good job.
All
Thanks
right.
for getting me out.
Oh, you're all welcome.
Jesus. he doesn't step in quietly. He dives in. Oh, I told you it was stupid.
I just want to say, for the second time in a row, you rolled a 17, he rolled a 17. He's matched all of your rolls to do stuff. He's going to do it. It's not going to be great.
Yeah.
Oh man, but we have the speed kinda. So like the sail, the motor, him
Yeah.
pulling us, we're gonna get away.
So now that
pretty
he's
quickly.
made a big noise, then I look at the eagle, who I've yet to name.
There's no way they hear that. Gee, they could be like, "Oh, it's just the waves."
With the, I'll go generic and we'll call him Sam.
Sam
Alright.
the Eagle, like
Yeah.
the Muppet.
Yeah. So anyway, they get in and I ask Sam, hey, as soon as the sails finish, as soon as Jailbreak finishes the sails, I need you to sit back here and flap your wings. I realize you could get away right now, no problem. But if you could help everybody else get to shore, that would be wonderful.
Okay. As the boats are loaded, Jailbreak, pull me one last stick.
Come on.
draws with his tail like a slide right onto the raft, rolls it up, and then just like hunkers it down. He'll use it as a sleeping bag later, and just gives the quiet motion. Let's get out of here. And everything gets pulled away. As you guys are leaving, you're about, 50 yards away from the boat. You just see Big Boss flying around the boat in a panic.
Okay.
Screaming, "My egg," and is furious. You see him descend upon a guard who just got off his break, and he was playing basketball, and he thinks that's his egg. Decapitated. Not his egg. Where's my egg? Flying around that ship. And you guys have left that place in a state. You get back to the beach. You've got a whole horde of people that you have saved Pokemon, including the anchovy and the others that you saved in the beginning. They're waiting. They're there with the egg. Everyone comes up to both of you individually, thanks you. Amenadiel, you get the feeling with that exit that there's about to be a lineup and a search, and you're not going to be there for roll call.
Yeah.
So it might not be safe for you to go back there again. But you have everybody here. Everyone thanks you. A lot of these Pokemon don't know where they are. They're far from home. They don't know how to get home. They're not really sure what to do. So it is up to you if you want to talk with any of these Pokemon and figure out where they're from. Maybe have some of them help each other to get back to where they need to be.
Okay.
If there's any of them that you maybe want to recruit and you're like, hey, you were especially helpful. Would you like to continue to help me do this and save more people on that boat or other boats? You can have those conversations. I will leave it up to the two of you how you want to rally your rescuers and your new compatriots and how you'd like to send them off.
How many did we get?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, hold on. I got to count only the ones you actually let out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think 11.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
You may not have counted the sister.
All right. Yeah, I didn't count the sister. Here's a question.
Yes.
Where's my egg?
Your egg is sitting on the beach with the initial group that you guys set with the boat.
Okay, so before anything happens, I want to take the egg, wrap it in a blanket. I'm going to ask Razor, hey, you're fast as fast can be. I need you to get away from here, as far away from here as you possibly can, and find a proper home for this egg to make sure it's safe. But that's your only deal. But you need to go do this alone. You need to do it as quietly and as quickly as you possibly can.
Okay.
Does Razor come back?
Does Razor come back from after doing that?
Yeah.
It sounds like the way you're...
No, I'm saying keep going until...
This is your freedom, and this is the only favor I'm asking in return for you to be free.
Yes, like get
However,
a third of the way around the planet if you have
I
to.
will say, if you're wanting to recruit Razor, if that's what you're getting at, there is a coop nearby with birds that deliver mail. And if you'd rather, you can give the egg to them and they can fly it to where any city
now
you want.
that I know that information,
Any city you want.
Now that I know that information, I want Razor. I explained to him what you just said about the mail delivery and what kind of animals are. I'm assuming they're some kind of bird.
Yep, they're just various pigeons. So there's small ones for letters. There's bigger ones for packages.
Okay. So I want to let them know. They're probably very knowledgeable. And I want to let them know, Razor, take this egg to the pigeons, that this egg is safe, and to take care of it and treat it as if it was your own child and keep it safe.
Okay. Let's roll 1d20 here, and I will counter with Razor's own intelligence. You're giving a dog a pretty complicated command, and he understands that very well. He goes, yes, sir, got it right away. And he's got his bullet point of talking points that he's and
but that's my best risk. If I keep it on the beach, I'm almost positive that the boss is going to find it and come back and get it. So,
True.
And if it's in a place where there's other eggs, it's not going to stick out, right?
Mhm.
So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Anything you'd like to handle? People you'd like to talk to?
I would like, gather them in a group and like, tell them enjoy your time being free and whatnot.
Okay.
And then tell them what our mission is, and if anyone wants to join us, then they can. If
Okay.
not, good luck.
Okay.
But I do want to like. There's like at least 2 or 3 of them that I would want on our team.
Okay.
And I'm guessing the cat doesn't want to deal with us anymore. He was basically just there to get his sister out, so he's probably out at this point.
You gonna ask him?
Yeah, let's ask him.
Okay.
Let's ask both of them.
Both the cats?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Ask however you'd like to ask.
I forgot their names.
He never told you.
Yeah, that's why I keep calling him the cat, and we don't know the sister's name either. I guess we could start with, "Hey, I never did catch your name."
You can just call me Sneak.
Sneak. And this is your sister, I assume?
Yes. Thanks for helping me get her out. I know it was a close call, but I had to do what I had to do, and he's gonna motion to her, and she's gonna be holding an egg of her own. All Pokemon lay eggs, not just birds. So in this realm, a cat would hatch from an egg.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, that's stupid me then. Okay.
So, thank you.
What's the sister's name?
He doesn't want to disclose that information. It's like, hey, for their own safety, I'm gonna get them out of here. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask to use that goat.
Okay. Actually, you've helped out, and as a team, as long as Gary's cool with it, then yeah, absolutely.
Gary is exceptionally friendly, as the wheel dictated.
Yeah, no, but it's Gary's call. We're not,
Yeah.
no, just because you're released doesn't mean you're
Yeah.
a slave of ours.
For sure,
That's my
for sure.
point.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do.
Gary's totally cool. He's like, yeah, wherever we want to go, we can go. We can make a trip of it. And he is going to set up his sister with the egg, and he's going to hand her his trick coin. Give it to the little guy for me when he's born. Just put him on the right path.
All right. Well, that was cool.
So that's
And he will stick around, but the goat will leave with the sister and the egg.
Oh, okay. So then we gotta ask him if he's willing to help us out for later jailbreaks.
Yeah. Ask him.
So, what's his name? Sneak. I was just curious if he'd be down to do some future jailbreaks with us.
I would like that. There's other Pokemon on that boat. There's other family members on that boat. Not of mine, but of other Pokemon. No one deserves that fate. If you can keep drawing me lockpicks, I'm in.
And then I would probably, after him agreeing, I'd be like, is there anything else that you'd want from us to make our bond stronger?
I would like a hideout, because you can draw stuff and it'd be sick. Can I have a hammock in my room? Stop me when I get too far. And I would like a watchtower, and I would like to be able to assist more and maybe not be the boat captain. I liked being the freer, the door opener.
Okay. Yeah, we reassure him that he's more involved in future heists.
Okay. Do we get a cool team name?
We haven't really thought about it. If you have any ideas, or we can brainstorm as time goes on, and we'll come up with a fantastic team name.
Are you sticking around too?
You know what? I need to go for a while.
Fair enough.
So who's left?
The sister and the egg left on Gary the goat.
Then
Amenadiel is saying that he's gonna leave. Pretty much everybody else is here. So if you want Clifford the T-Rex, you can talk to him. If you want to talk to Caddy, your little psychic bug, you can talk to him.
yeah, I want Caddy to join us.
Okay.
But we have to let's ask Caddy if he would want to join us. Let's ask if he wants to be part of the team, and then how far does his psychic abilities go? Like, what can he do with them?
Caddy is going to ask you psychically for a piece of paper and a pencil.
Okay, then I make him a piece of paper and hand him my pencil.
Okay. And he is going to psychically move the pencil, and he's going to, the best of his ability, with links that he was able to make mentally on the ship, give you manifests of not just this ship, but other ships. How many Pokemon are on them, from what regions they've been poached from, and all sorts of knowledge that you would want to plan which boat to hit next, in what order, how many you kind of want to try to save. And then he'll, on a little note, he'll say, hope this helps. Thank you so much, but this is a little too dangerous for me.
Dang. I wanted Caddy to join us so bad.
But he just gave us a lot of information.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you just say thanks and hope you do well on your journey.
Yeah. And that's why I'm hanging out too, just to make sure anybody that wants to go needs to be able to go.
Have you started the safe house at all that Sneak has asked for?
No.
Okay.
But does he want... Where are we at? On the beach?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, it's like up, and then there's like a little port town to your west, and then like north into the east is just kind of like palm tree jungle. Think Lost.
I think we need to get in the jungle and get them hidden in a place where they can all rest. And we can hide from the boss in case he decides to fly over here.
Okay. But yeah. All right, so we go to the jungle. He wants a hammock, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we'll make a hammock in there.
It's gonna be morning in like
a
an hour.
watchtower. I wanted a watchtower.
Yeah, and then I'll draw him a watchtower, and then in a safe house, and then put a safe house, but in the trees in the jungle, not on the ground.
Because the sun's gonna be up in a couple hours, so we need to get hidden before.
So
Caddy will go in your watchtower and weave a little corner area for himself.
Okay. All right.
He just doesn't want to go out to sea.
Okay.
Can we ask?
I don't want T-Rex.
Well, wait. We're not done with T-Rex
Fine.
yet, though. No. We Clifford, could you do us one favor? And is he strong enough to pick up the boat and put it under some trees?
Oh, the dinghies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that way, he doesn't fly over when the light's out and it shows the dinghies.
If you would like to, you could unpaint the other boats. And
Okay.
Oh, like take him away?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
So we need to try to do that, and then.
But he can't take away the original boat, right?
The original boat is an actual boat.
Okay.
Yeah, but can he lift that?
Sure.
He can lift that, and he can hide it underneath the trees because he's strong enough.
All right. So what if you ask him if he wants to stick around in our hideout area to help build around it?
Okay.
Can we do that?
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Go for it.
So we ask him.
Yeah. Roll, see if you can persuade a giant T-Rex. I'm waiting for
I
the
think it's
third
gonna need
tie.
a 20, 15.
16.
God.
So
He's appreciative of you letting him out, and he understands that he's a big burden, but swimming, no way. And this environment, it's too condensed, too many trees. I gotta go elsewhere.
all right.
Okay.
Would you mind putting the boat underneath those trees for us before you leave?
Sure.
Okay. Boom. We can always get logs and re-roll it out later.
He only beat you by 1 too. They almost tied again. At this point, there's gonna be a human being walking towards you guys. Not a Pokemon, a human. Can you roll me a d20?
Yep. 6.
6? Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a 9.
It's a 9?
9.
Okay. So, you're not 100% sure, but you think you know who this is, and it's a good thing.
Okay.
So, you might think differently at a human approaching, but Jailbreak seems
I'm pretty confident. I think I know who that is. Is he walking up towards me, or is he walking up towards them on the beach?
to you.
Okay. So then I stop and just stare at him.
Okay. He just keeps walking at you.
Okay. Then I still don't know who it is.
Yeah. You're gonna keep letting him walk though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna come up to you. It's a good friend of yours. When you initially got off the boat that you were being kept on, he offered you a place to stay, rest up, gave you advice, one that kind of encouraged you to do this and go back and save more because of your abilities with your paint. He comes up and he looks around. That's a great group you got there. That's a lot. You did really well. That's well done. Well done, friend. And he has a pigeon on his shoulder, similar to like the male birds that do stuff, but his is like really gray and kind of ratty. He looks almost like a pirate version of a pigeon, but not a parrot, still a pigeon. And he goes, hey, just intercepted some more mail. Looks like we've got another boat coming in a fortnight if you're up for another one. And he'll hand you another piece of intel. But it seems like he's intercepting mail from them to get even more exact coordinates. But what you have from Caddy is what exactly is on that specific boat.
And other boats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and other boats.
Yeah.
So you can use the mail system that he's stealing to know when they're going to be there and where specifically in the port, because there's more than one boat.
Right.
And Caddy knows exactly what's on there.
Okay.
So a boat might port and it's got like 2 on there, and you're like, I don't want to raise alarms for 2. Or you might be like, it's an easy one. It's up to you. But you have that extra information, and he is going to keep your Pokemon hideout a secret. You guys can run all your operations from here. But Jailbreak specifically is welcome to come and go from his hut down the beach. So he will interact with you and help you as much as you can. He's going to keep this secret from literally everybody so that nobody knows that you're here.
Okay.
So this is our new base of operation?
Yep. So his request to you guys only is that you guys stay hidden. He doesn't want you guys getting caught. Like he sees what you guys are doing and clearing the footprints. He's like, excellent. Keep that up. Like, don't ever get caught. I will never give you up. But to that point, I don't want you guys crossing back and forth to town. Only send Jailbreak.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then at this point, I guess we need to individually ask who wants to stay, who wants to go.
Sure.
And I guess anybody that wants to go tomorrow night, Sam can fly one at a time to wherever they want to go and spend a night wherever he's at and come back. Makes sense. So it's a 24-hour turn to just get, unless
to help them go home. Is that
to
what
help
you're
them
saying?
to go home if they don't want to join the team.
Okay, sure. I will leave that entirely up to you guys. Anyone that you want to attempt to recruit, we can. I have them listed here, so we will roll for it like we have before, but we will use their modifiers. So if they are like the T-Rex, had a lot of negative, so it's harder to recruit him.
Right.
Yeah,
But he
so-
already left, right?
Yes, because he won. So just in this scenario, just to explain it, if you tie on 10s, but this person has like a -1, so they're harder, they'll win because they got an 11.
Gotcha.
So anyone you want to try to recruit, you're welcome to do it. We'll make it happen.
Okay, who I don't want to recruit,
And those people, you can just say bye and they'll leave.
like, basically I'm looking at Sunshine and I'm like, where do you want to go? Unless you want to stay and just be our light at night inside the cave where nobody else can see so we can see better at night. You're welcome for that, but
You could be like the Paul Revere, the 1 if by land, 2 if by sea warning system on top of the watchtower.
yeah, that's true too. So we could do that.
There's use for everybody.
Yeah. All right, so we'll ask Sunshine, but just let Sunshine know that, obviously we'll probably never take you onto a ship again.
Okay.
But if you'd like to hang out here and, do whatever, somebody's got to cook and do, you know what I mean? Take care of that stuff. So Sunshine, 10.
Sunshine accepts.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, cool. All right.
Do you want me to just go down the list and you can say yes or no and we'll go for it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, the pincer bug.
The pincer bug, we definitely want to ask.
Okay.
And we not only want to ask, but we want to take you on every time we go on a ship because you're our emergency exit program. If we need a door, you can get us one.
I feel like
Or if
that'd
we're
be
in a fight.
dangerous.
Or if we're in a fight,
Okay.
you know what I mean? He could, if we're fighting 1 or 2 guards, he could probably maybe snip some heads off
Sure.
before they even go.
Go for it.
You want to roll for this one? Uh-oh.
12?
You barely succeed by 1.
Nice.
Yeah, but the marbles, he leaves. I'm just kidding.
The marbles, now boss is flying over us.
Barely. Oh, so barely. He's like, I'll do 1 more and we'll see how it goes.
Okay. I'm a 1 at a time. I'm not a permanent
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Because the way you phrased it too, he's like, I'm like your get out of jail free card. I like what? I would need more use than that.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's a lot of danger for me just to be your safety net.
Yes.
He'll take it slow.
Fair.
After that, we have the little anchovy.
You know what, little guy?
I don't. Yeah, he can go.
He can go.
Sneak is gonna say, have you guys ever seen one of these before? Have you ever seen one?
No.
A sneak back.
Yeah, he left his sister go.
Yeah, the
Oh,
sister
that's right.
left.
That's right.
All
That's
right.
right.
All right.
Have you seen one of these before?
No.
Let me show you something, okay? Just
Uh-huh.
keep an open mind. He's going to take the bucket, he's going to dump it into the ocean, and all of a sudden there's going to be a swirl of these little anchovies, and they're going to turn into one like 40-foot giant anchovy. Like think
Wow.
Finding Nemo where like the tuna join up to make pictures,
Yeah.
but they just become a giant fish.
So he could be an instant boat for us if we needed it. Like he could probably swim 9 or 10 back.
I mean, like this guy maybe could draw like a big circle we could all go in, like a submarine, and then he can just like swim us.
Oh yeah.
Right on.
It's up to you. Do you want
Yeah, we should ask him for sure.
to? Okay.
I mean, we're dealing with water, and something that's really good in water is probably
Just saying.
advantageous. All right. 16.
Got him. What's the anchovy's name?
I don't know.
We didn't name him. That's why
We
I'm
didn't.
asking. But now that you know what he can do, maybe it'll change it.
Archie,
Archie? Okay.
Archie the anchovy.
I was trying to think of from Happy Feet 2,
Never seen it.
the krill. Matt Damon was the krill, and I can't remember his name.
But yeah, he's happy to join, and he's happy to stay in the ocean
Phil.
if you want. Okay, sure.
Is that what you want, Phil?
Yeah, Bill.
But Phil will be... Do you want Archie? I mean, you're running the show.
Phil's fine.
Okay. He will stay in the ocean unless told otherwise.
So he hides nice and blends nice.
Yeah, he can disperse into a bunch of anchovies, and he can come together as one giant anchovy.
Nice.
That's that. Up next, we have Gary the goat. Upon his return, if you would like to ask, you could.
Do we have to wait till he returns, or can
I
we
mean,
do it now?
we'll just do it right now.
All right.
Pretend.
Go. It's your turn.
Do we want him?
He's a nice guy. He could actually help.
Persuade? Can he persuade?
We wouldn't take him
people?
on the ship with us, but he could actually walk, help get Pokemon to safety that we don't join on the team. Like he's doing right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's ask. 15.
Sure. He's super friendly. He's like, yo, whatever you need.
All right.
You want some coffee? I'll make some coffee. He's the nicest goat you'll ever meet. Next, we have the ghost coral that's still on the boat. He doesn't want to join you.
Well,
I know, I'm kidding.
I was like, wait, what?
And then this one, I can't remember what you named it. I apologize, but the little fruit that has the leaf helicopter from the beginning.
Was it blueberry?
Blueberry.
Yeah, blueberry.
Yes, good call. Blueberry.
Yeah. I mean, why not? He can fly, right? Is he the one that bounces off the walls?
Yep.
Plus, he could actually, we could use him to go check the ship to make sure it's not on high alert before, you know what I mean, and come back.
It's on high alert. It's on high alert.
Well, you know what I mean? It'd be nice to fly over and just, by the time you get to your second, third, fourth one, word's going to get around that what we're doing. And we don't want to necessarily send 4 guys into a ship that has 9 guards sitting on the, on each side.
Right.
So I
we
think
can
that could
ask
be
him.
advantage. That'd be a huge
Sure.
thing to have.
Oh, 1.
No, thanks.
See ya.
A little too
Okay.
much. Charlotte. Big pig.
Oh God, I don't even want Charlotte to. Although Charlotte, if you put him in charge of a small battalion, might actually be useful.
Well, yeah, because she wants to be in the lead, right?
Yeah,
So why not? Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to ask.
and very heroic.
11.
Oh, yeah, she'll stay.
Cool.
Yeah. Sweet. We'll see how things are run here, but after I make some changes, we should be good.
Oh God, I think we're gonna regret that one.
Sam, the eagle.
Oh, we definitely want Sam.
Ooh.
6.
A natural 1, so he's on board. He's all about it. Full team. Full team.
Dang.
He's permanent. He's like I already signed the documents on the boat. We're good.
Nice.
All right.
We've got
That's a huge advantage.
we've got Razor. Did we already roll Razor?
No, I thought Razor left.
Razor left and's never coming back.
Okay, sure. Eggman.
Actually, you know what? That's not true because I changed him to
went
just,
to the
just
mailbox
go to the
and back.
mailbox
Okay.
and back.
You
Yeah,
wanna do
so
Razor?
he
You
can.
wanna
Yeah.
ask Razor?
I like Razor.
Here,
Okay.
roll for Razor.
There you go. Rolling real bad over here.
A 4.
Ooh, he also rolled a 4, but has a -2, so you win.
Ooh, cool. I like Razor.
Yeah.
Yeah, having something that can go really fast and maybe put it in an envelope and be able to mail it.
If Razor runs super fast, do people know that he is there or she's there?
It depends how attentive they're being. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like if you're just staring at like where they're running, yeah, like you could see the blue blur. But if you were like doing something in the kitchen and they ran like behind you, it wouldn't be like.
Okay.
And at 3 in the morning when they're sleeping,
Yep. You never know.
there and
Gotcha.
back
Never
and
know.
nothing flat.
Gotcha.
Eggman.
What was his thing again?
Eggman is just a very pleasant being. You didn't experience it, but is capable of healing.
Oh, that's cool. That could be important. We won't take him on the ship, but we'll keep him like a doctor. You would keep him like a triage unit. You would keep him away from.
Okay.
So if you got back to base, he could.
Do you
heal
want to roll for Eggman? It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Eggman doesn't stay. Eggman works at a hospital and is like, I appreciate what you're doing, but I can do more good here.
Where? At what hospital?
There's one in Ambercrag. There's a big, like, huge hospital.
How far is
there.
that from here?
It's not too far, but there's a big river and a mountain range between there and here.
All right, but let's just say, could we call on you once in a while if Sam flew somebody over to the hospital? Is there a way that you could help us out still?
If you flew that Pokemon to the hospital,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
So
That's what we do.
you could make sure that he could stay safe from paperwork or what. Although they're not wanted, so
No.
it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
good.
Well then, yeah. If as long as Sam can fly whatever Pokemon gets hurt to the hospital,
Is
then
that like
great.
a deal by word? Like it's all good. We'll help you out whenever you need it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I mean we don't have money, so all right, cool.
Okay.
That's all. And that's fair exchange.
Okay. And that's the end of it because the only 2 left on the list were Clifford and Caddy, which we've already rolled with.
All right.
So on that point, you guys finish up for the night. You rest. I'm sure you take the next day to like really solidify your base of operations. Go over your plans for what's to happen next.
Yeah. The next day is basically just hiding because we
Yeah.
just don't want to be. Everybody's looking for where did all these Pokemon go, and we're just trying to stay hidden.
Right.
And I would imagine that Jailbreak somewhere in the woods would use the maps and the information that you have to paint situations, right? So like you could make a room, like maybe you guys go steal a storage container and in there you paint like a mini replica of the ship and you can like practice or use it as like a map, like okay, if we go here we can hit it this way.
Yeah.
And like we get
So we can get
if we're
really good
stuck
at it.
here, the pincer can open the door and like just pierce through the wall and we can bail out that way. And you guys can practice that, so
Yeah.
you'll
Okay.
be better for next time.
Cool.
So on that point, we will wrap this up. You guys did an excellent jailbreak. The bird takes the egg and flies over in a similar westerly direction. Is going to end up in the city we just mentioned, which is Ambercrag. And as instructed, is just treating it as one of its own with all the other birds there that get trained to do mail delivery. At which point, the owner of the facility will come by and see, oh, I didn't realize we had an egg. I thought we weren't expecting one yet, but this is actually good timing. And she takes it and gives it to her son to train as her own, as his own. Perfect. And that's where we'll call it.
Oh, snap.
Looks like a job well done for our resident escapist, and it seems like he's set himself up for future success as well. If you enjoyed this boarding party one-shot, please consider leaving a like on the video to show your support. If you'd like to see more of these one-shots, and stay up to date on everything in the Laris region, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to the Patreon. From there, you could join the discussion in our Discord server, or check out the post show Still Rolling, get a recap of every session and one shot with the crew. There are also links if you'd like to check out some boarding party merch, and let us know in the comments below what you thought about this cunning heist. And thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.